Hi folks, welcome to the Oceanic FGC Bushfire Relief Charity event. I'm Hybrid Defiant running Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and I'm here with my commentator Pitchy. Thank you very much for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
Also Ruse Cruz assisting me with demonstrating the game in these first 30 minutes of the stream. But first we should talk about... Yeah, sorry. We should talk about these bushfires and why we're doing this stream.
That seems like a good idea, boss.
So,
are you gonna talk about it, or do I talk about it?
You start off because I'm running the back end.
Alright, no worries. Okay, so, fires. There's been a lot of fires. It has been very hot, it has been very dry. It has been these for a very long time. It's been particularly heavy drought conditions over the course of the last year, which means that it's a lot more difficult to get controlled burn-offs to occur in safe conditions, which means there's a lot more build-up of stuff which causes fires, as well as other conditions. But basically, we've had the worst bushfire season that we've ever had in this country. There's been 29 people who have died. We've lost over 1,500 houses. Over 26 million acres of land have been burnt, and an estimated 1 billion animals have also been killed, and there's endangered species which are being driven to extinction. There are still over 200 fires burning across New South Wales, South Australia and Victoria, many of which are still uncontained and threatening lives and homes. Particularly speaking as a South Australian, there is an island off of the south of our coast called Kangaroo Island, which has been absolutely ravaged by it. The smoke, of course, the more smoke you have with fires, that can wind up causing things like cumulonimbus clouds, which creates storms, which creates even more lightning, which further exacerbates the fire problem, as well as just all the general breathing problems that you have when there's fires. So yes, we're helping to contribute to some charities. Particularly, we're working through Gamerade, which is an initiative which has been founded by Aidan Hicko and Joshua Swift earlier this year, who are looking for ways to help out those who have been affected by these bushfires. They've so far raised nearly $50,000 for various charities across the country, including the Salvation Army's Disaster Relief Fund, the New South Wales Rural Fire Service, and WIRES. Of course, most of the rural country fire services in this country are volunteer-run and do need our help and support in order to get things done.
Yep, thank you very much. Whew, that was a better explanation I could ever give.
I've lived through a few fires in my time. It sucked.
Unlike Pitchy, I am a city dweller, but even I've been impacted. I can't imagine what it's like for someone who lives out rural like Pitchy does. Like, you get the smoke, of course, and even one of my colleagues has had to help someone out, in which he's been accommodating someone who's been affected, whether, I can't remember if it was evacuation or actual house loss, but he's been accommodating someone near Sydney, and I guess that's what this all is about, just people helping each other. Pretty remarkable.
And as an added bit of misery, at some point in probably the next 20 years, given that the ash has been so bad that it's the equivalent of smoking about, I think, 37 cigarettes a day was the last quoted number, there's probably going to be a lot of lung cancer cases stemming from this in the future.
Yep, fun times. Fires have long-term consequences. So we're doing what we can to try and help support some initiatives to try and, at the very least, get some curative measures further in place. So that's fire things. I guess we should talk about Blaze Blue?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, so for anyone watching, if you wish to donate,
of course.
if you scroll down, there's a panel just below the stream, which you can press a button to donate to Gamerade. Again, we'll be allocating funds to the New South Wales Rural Fire Service and to WIRES, Wildlife Conservation.
As much as the humans are getting hit by these fires, it's even worse for the animals, for they're losing their homes and their food. There are actually some initiatives to airdrop food just into the wild, just to help make sure that we don't experience an even more massive wildlife die-off than what we're expecting.
Because that can have tremendous ecological impact for everyone's way of life.
Oh, absolutely.
by the way, if anyone is on my actual Twitch, which is Hybrid Defiant, I'd like to ask you, please move to Ozhado. Nightbot should have given you a link to it, but that's where all the action is happening regarding chat. And okay, let's talk about the game.
Yeah, so let's hop into a match and press some buttons to show people what's going on.
Yeah, let's
Sure
press buttons.
thing.
Wait, Peachy, either pass or... Oh, yeah, thanks. Let's press buttons.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Get ready.
Right, so BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle is a high-speed, hyper-aggressive game. I'd say the two things that you compare this to are Marvel vs. Capcom and playing as Eddie in Guilty Gear. Specifically him, as far as...
It's also actually
How-
quite similar to MVCI, of all things.
Yes. Yeah. Though there's much more heavy resource restrictions on the sort of game plan that you want to do in Marvel Infinite. In that game, you just push a button to swap out at any time. In this game, you need to call an assist, and while the assist is out there, you'll be able to switch into them while they're standing around. Anti-birthday situation is very bad. Unlike most games which have tags and assists, it actually costs a resource to call your assist. It will cost a blue bar, which is sitting at the bottom. Oh, specifically, if you call it a neutral, it's free. If you wish to be doing something and then call an assist, that will cost one of the blue rectangles which are sitting at the bottom of the screen.
So, your burst is also dependent on this bar.
Absolutely. Has to be full in order for you to burst. And the problem, of course, is that if your bar is depleted, then it means you can't burst, since that means you can take big damage. This game has very high damage with a very low execution requirement. So this is a game where people just tagging you with just a general footsie's standing light can lead to half your life disappearing, if not more, depending on how many resources they have. So inputs are just generally quarter forward and quarter back, on the ground or in the air.
There are also some 2-2 inputs.
Yep. You have EX moves which cost 1 meter. You can also spend 1 meter to push block, and push blocking is extremely strong in this game. If your opponent overcommits to just autopiloting a string without calling an assist behind them, then push block is almost guaranteed to lead you to a whiff punch situation, and potentially huge damage there. Everyone has a reversal in this game with light plus assist, and they're good. They usually are unblockable as well, though sometimes they are counter moves.
Yeah.
As we can see here with Blitz Tank. Yeah, that's a counter move. Though, and they're usually also throw invulnerable as well. But if you whiff or have your DP get blocked, then you are not allowed to burst out of the combo that follows. So it's a big read move, and if you read wrong, then, like in Samurai Showdown, you will die for whiffing a DP in this game.
I'd just like to take a moment to have another sort of like demonstration match, just to show off like burst and just how important the assist gauge is in that regard.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Feel free to keep
We're
pushing
just
buttons.
gonna keep doing
Buttons.
demo until we're done demoing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the cast of this game is a combination of characters from BlazBlue, Persona 4, Arena, Under Night In-Birth, as well as bizarre cameos from Arcana Heart 3, Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus, and Akatsuki Blitzkampf Aqsa. So as we can see here, Blitztank is Blitztank is the best that it has ever been in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Because it's terrible in both Akatsuki Blitzkampf and N9s. It's absolutely rubbish. It's quite good here because you can do all sorts of wacky, unblockable stuff with it.
So, Hybrid, I'll just get you to stop pushing buttons for a moment. So, right now I'm going to do an assist call in neutral. Notice how the blue bar down the bottom doesn't actually change or get used up. Now I'm going to go into my gun stance, start and press it again. So, if I'm in my stance and I call my assist, you'll notice that it's used up one of those units of bar. If you call an assist like while in neutral, it doesn't use up anything. It does prevent that bar from regenerating, and if your other character is taking some damage, so Hybrid beat up Naoto for a second. Alright, I'm gonna burst. So
Beautiful.
Notice how like the health of Naoto is starting to regenerate, but if I call her out now to do an assist, then that regeneration stops until she's gone. So, one of the most interesting facts about this game is the way the burst works. So, you can burst when you're either in block stun or in hit stun, and it uses up the entirety of the assist gauge. But normally, Netplay, obviously on Netplay things might be a bit different. If you have any assist gauge left, you can, on reaction, call a burst and punish a burst. So, Hybrid, I'll get you to burst in after in the middle of this narrow auto combo. So again, Netplay things, but so let's wait for the assist bar to go back. You can see that depending on what you use to deplete the assist bar, it regenerates at a different speed and takes a longer time to come back. Bursts take a very long time to come back. So I'm going to start beating up Carmine again. And I'll get you to do a burst. Okay. Alright, yeah, this
I'll attempt it on you then.
But you don't have any assist meter, so it doesn't work anyway.
Yes.
So.
But yeah, you can burst speed by calling an assist on reaction.
Yeah, if you see a burst, then you can punish it just by calling your assist.
Now there are 3 assists in this game for each character. There is the forward assist, the neutral assist, and the back assist. So the forward assist is generally a fireball or any sort of approaching move. The middle assist tends to be a rush attack that will wall bounce or just prop them up. And the back assist will generally be either a dragon punch or some other vertical move that launches them directly upwards.
Yeah.
So some are more defensively geared, some are more neutral game geared, and some are for hit confirms.
Okay, so Hybrid, I'll get you to take a combo and then burst again.
I don't have meter.
Oh, yep.
see what I mean by we mean by meter being important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Blue gauge is way more important than your super meter for the most part in this game.
Yeah, so super lets you do things. Yep, there's also actually technically a 4th type of assist, which is the DHC. So this can actually be done on block as well.
Yep, just
However,
like Marvel.
it's exceedingly negative on block, and it leaves both of your characters out in play. So if the other person has a move that can hit both of them, they can start an incredibly nasty combo. And if you're getting Happy Birthday, if both of your characters are getting comboed, then you can't use your burst because your burst relies on the on your second character being able to come in and rescue you.
Anyways, probably finish up the explanation and recap, and we should probably.
So there's one other aspect that we haven't actually gone over.
One more game so we can talk about Eddie mode. I think that's the most important thing to get in this game. So you might have noticed so far that when assists come out and do their thing, the character will actually sit around for quite a while. That gives, in that off period, much like in Marvel Infinite, you can then push the tag button to switch to the other character, no matter what you were doing at that time.
So we'll demonstrate that, but Hans, do you want to pass?
Oh, I thought I was on auto pass. I guess I have to turn that on each time.
Get ready.
So yeah, on round start here, I'm going to call Hazama's 4P. Hazama is a, much like you'd expect from his actual character in Placeholder, is a weird arsehole who doesn't work well with others. So his assists are very unconventional.
I'm kidding. Alright, we can skip the intros for this demo, so active switch, yeah?
He's a rude, Hazama's a very rude boy.
Yeah, so, as you can see, that didn't cost any meter, but
No, that was
it
the
didn't
wrong
cost
thing,
combo.
sorry.
Alright, yeah, so cross combo uses up whatever remaining blue gauge you have. If you do a super during it, it does more damage. But the main thing is, you can continually make your assist do assist things. You can also switch to your other characters back and forth at any time, much like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Also, Carmine has a blue aura on him. If you perform an active switch, then for a while you get increased meter regeneration, or increased meter gain. So it's actually incentivized, even though active switching is technically more risky than simply tagging in a lot of cases. You are rewarded for it.
Yep. And so a big part of this game's neutral theory is to get in a situation where you have sandwiched the opponent between yourself and your assist, and then you activate cross combo, which cancels what your assist was doing at that point, allowing you to have a situation where they're wedged between your two characters, so they're always going to be pushed towards one of your two characters, and you keep switching back and forth between them while doing a high or a low, and then it's extremely hard because you're simultaneously doing a high-low mix-up while also doing a left-right mix-up. That's where the real scary stuff at high levels of play occurs in this game.
cross-combo sandwich setups are incredibly devastating.
And we're marking around, obviously we're doing things for a demonstration here, so the time is actually running down quite quick. By like 100 seconds, a round of this game is usually over, which is why this game is 3 out of 5 games.
But when soon you'll hear the time announcer say, "Good luck." If you look closely, after that, meter will passively regenerate for both characters.
You know, just because you didn't need more incentive to do fun things in this game.
A lot of characters have incredibly dangerous EX moves that allow them to skip neutral.
Yeah,
For instance,
EX moves cost 1 bar, and they're usually quite effective. They're just, now I'm gonna get in now. Especially Mitsuru's. His Mitsuru push blocking than doing EX rough punch is very good. Oh, look, a Mitsuru combo, nice. They just wear each other down and then get ready to start.
One other thing worth pointing out is that because you can use your assist to punish a burst on reaction, if you're attacking somebody, you generally won't use your assist for combo extension if they can burst, because the moment you burst as to extend your combo, or you don't use your assist to extend your combo, the other person can burst on reaction, and it's almost guaranteed a guaranteed escape card. But if you're punishing a DP, or if their other character is somehow incapacitated or unavailable, then you can just do that for free. Also, one other thing worth pointing out, Resonance, which is this game's comeback mechanic, freezes the timer, grants meter gain, unlocks Astral Finish when there's only one character left.
Just Astral me for the demo. That's
Yeah,
not how you Astral.
Astral? We ain't Ragnar.
So, I'll just let Carmine get his meter up.
No,
Notice how the time has been on 5 seconds for quite a while now.
Alright, here we go. So yes, you have... So the more that you play around with using your assist frequently, it actually increases the strength that the comeback mechanic is going to have when you pop it.
This also
You
contributes
need
to
to have that at maximum power, and then reach 9 bars while you're in Resonance plays, and then you can do an instant kill on them, basically. Which
as
is
long
why
as they're
these
down to
combo
one
into.
character.
Yes, while you're on one character. It replaces the assist button, the activation.
Yep.
Because you can't just call an assist if your assist is dead. Sadly, no resurrections in this game. I guess if you're a Marvel Infinite player, you can think of cross-combo mode as essentially being the Soul Gems... What are they called? Infinity Storm? Yeah, the Soul Gem Infinity Storm. It's like that, but everyone has access to that. And it's very good. So, shall we...
nobody has access to the Reality Stone.
Fiery's gonna come on
no
for the first match, so let me see if this actually works. There we go, this bracket. First on stream.
I'm just an entrant and not actually a commentator, so I'll shut up and vanish pretty soon.
Alright, smash them up, mate.
I mean, unless you want to commentate, but...
When my matches are done, I'll definitely hop on to help commentate.
Oh, all matches are going on stream.
Okay, in that case, I'll shut up when it's time for my matches.
Because I'll be playing, so it's hard for me to commentate. I mean...
okay, yep.
Anyways, as you can see on this lovely bracket here, I hope it's working. Oh, by the way, reminder again that the donation link is below the Twitch video if you guys want to donate for fire relief efforts.
And that is the whole reason we're all here.
Oh, you go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, that's it, I'm done.
Alright, you can also go to gameraid.com.au and make a donation through that website if you prefer to use keyboards.
Yep, it's actually gameraid.live now. You'll see it when I switch back to the main page. I'm just gonna bump that up a bit. Alright, onto the game. There, at the top of the screen now, gameraid.live, and now Riz Cruz needs to pass or exit the room because I need to fight Fiery.
Alright, so
Very
Fiery was the runner-up at Australia's last major for Blaze Blue Cross Tag, which was Big Cheese 2 in lovely South Australia. Losing to JD in that grand final. Fiery has been really getting into, I would say very much he's been applying the way that he plays his Carl Clover and regular Blaze Blue to every other game he's been playing. So very much mid to long range characters which have a very passive approach to things is where he really shines. Just being able to stick a button out, and if you happen to walk into his leg, then it's your own fault.
So, one of the things worth pointing out, Mitsuru is an incredibly dominant Footsy-based character. Carmine is high damage and interesting pressure, but a lot of his moves damage his own life bar, so even though he can keep his pressure and offense going for quite a while, it hurts him to do so as well.
Get ready.
Alright, Fiery's playing Vice Hyde now. So this is a
Big
more
buttons.
aggressively geared team, but Vice has a bunch of ways to put stuff on the screen to make you run into it, as well as ways to just run in. Yeah, the Mitsuru Carmine team is very much a... Mitsuru is going to whiff punish something you do, and then make you hate life.
Mitsuru can actually put you, actually has an incredibly strong round start. Her 5A is one of the best buttons in all the fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the stream
In a
overlay is
game where... Yeah, in a game where your standing jab tends to very much be like a standing medium kick in Street Fighter, she's got one of the best standing medium kicks in this game.
By the
It's
way,
like
the o-
current standing medium kick, but a combo starter.
The overlay is wrong, by the way. I'm actually on the right. Hybrid Defiance is on the right.
So you see there, Hybrid was able to get in at the start, but now we're returning to that neutral, which is Fiery's favorite place to start rolling about things. But jumps into that up assist. Yeah, bursting out there, doesn't want to get hit. Hey, I think that's
And
super.
I very wisely to tag Mitsuru out in order to avoid losing a character. Fiery
And,
down one character.
yep, first down to Fiery. Yeah, get a push block there, just to make sure that Hyde is not in a position where he's able to really run any sort of pressure games. He can of course do chip damage with his normals because his sword is red. You can watch French Fred Law streams to find out more. Activating the Resonance Blaze. Yeah, just trying to use the involved
Unfortunately,
sidestep. But no dice. Oh, that with DP, but the net play.
Yep.
The pressure. Hybrid, of course, doing a lot of work on the back end to make this happen. So, got a lot in her mental stack that is not tournament related, and that can always be rough when you're competing. Choose that. Oh,
Nice
got
TP.
DP there. Let's see.
That's
Running
it.
under, making Hyde whiff by running under him, and then just tagging him there, taking that first game.
Yep.
Now I can finally swap it, so it's actually on the correct sides.
Make sure to update the scores too.
By the way,
Gotta
Ruse,
hit that
could
save
you
icon.
by the way, Ruse, could you assist me by getting the next? Like, no, I think you're one of the next players actually. Whoever's round 2 in the room,
Yep.
actually. Please.
Okay. Sure thing. According to the bracket, my next match is against you, so I'm not going to try very hard to get you into the room. Oh wait, no, it's... Actually, no, it's Artie.
Yeah.
See, Fiery has the same problem I do, which is no DLC on PC. So he cannot use his Hilda team when I was expecting him to do.
Ready.
Ah.
Get ready.
And we see here, switching out the Hyde for Yang. I totally respect playing Yang online. She has a
Yang
bunch of buttons with
absolutely
armor
agree.
on them. She has a bunch of buttons with auto guard on them. She will take damage while auto guarding through things, but it increases the damage on the counter attack that comes out.
Oop. With DP, but no punish. Ooh.
Sorry, spending his bars on assist extensions to extend his pressure. Not too much avail here. Ooh, okay, we're going for a delayed low there.
Ooh.
And Hybrid not
Ooh. Happy birthday.
the old Mitsuru Fireball assist, one of the slower Fireball assists, but it has a lot of hit stun as it puts them in an ice cube.
Yep.
And there we see
What
that
the-
Mitsuru Rush Punch, man. You thought Season 2 Boxer was a frustrating character to fight? Try giving him an overhead. It's instant. Oh yeah, we're punishing on that DP.
Unfortunately,
Big
because
damage.
Hybrid has just bursted, she doesn't actually have any assist meter to use to extend her combo. So that was basically just a standard punish combo.
By the way, thank you to I think whoever donated.
Ooh,
Like-
that was a bad burst.
Yeah, that really was a bad burst on my part. Teched out of it though.
But fiery drop the punish. Oh.
Doesn't matter there. Shoutouts to Hybrid, trying to maintain the support for the charity while
I tried.
getting it right. And look, hey, when you're beating up Fiery this bad, then go nuts. Cancelling on the first hit of the throw there, Fiery determined to make sure that it comes out.
Yep.
That put us up to 1-1, I believe.
Yep.
Looking for the long haul here. Any potential character switches here for counter-picking Hybrid? I'm gonna guess no.
Nah.
Yang is a really interesting character and very polarizing. She has some matches which are very, very bad. Elizabeth in particular, because of the way her normals works, on round start she can kill Yang in like one string from her auto combo.
Oh yeah.
Yang presses 5B. She'll also kill headphone users doing this, but small price to pay.
Alright, no counter. Let's see how these two competitors go, one of which includes me.
Yeah.
See, it's been even so far.
Hopefully there'll be no more donations mid-match, which distracts Hybrid.
That's fine, they're both distracted. Fiery doesn't have his regular team. And he's probably, like, Fiery's doing some work on the back end of this event as well, so...
Yeah,
everyone's
he's
got
on
all
the
of their
Ossido
minds.
channel, so he's definitely doing something on the back end.
Fiery not punishing that burst.
We'll see here there. Ooh, bit of a scramble happening there. Just trades back and forth. No one fully committing there. Ooh, that right picking up off the fireball assist and getting a reset there.
Thank you to RPG Crash for...
Like that cross up. Corner
The
cross up.
donation.
Kind of hurt.
Hybrid very wisely tagging out.
And just goes in swinging there.
Yep.
Looking for those American resets all over the place here. Actually, there was made at the DHC, but choosing to keep Vice in. And Hybrid having none of that. Just desperation burst here. Got to make sure a miracle happens. Level 2 Resonance Blaze for Hybrid if she gets in. But, ooh, stayed alive.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, a Carmine on low life is a Carmine who... Oh, nice regen. The Carmine on low life is a Carmine who's just going to start tossing out the most expensive health moves because what's he got to lose? Just try and win that. Oh, no. Ah, yes, the old whiff a super then do DP. How dare you try to punish my mistake. There we go. Ah,
Yang pressing buttons on the moment she can. Very familiar sight to anybody who's played this game a lot.
of course you can. Get that arm. Push that close P. In the immortalized words of the Tomo Hero tape, we're not here to defend, we're here to win.
Okay, so Fiery's on our match point.
Yep. Thank you for Dog, who just donated. Woof woof,
Thank
he
you.
says.
Thank you, dog. Praise dog.
I need to give you... Let's see. Wait. There's also another stream running concurrently to this one, which some of the donations are likely to be coming from. I'm greatly appreciative of all of these donations because, again, they're going to a pretty important cause. Even some people I know have been impacted one way or another. For example, one of my colleagues apparently being stuck down at Mollymook because just road closures all over the place in New South Wales.
Yeah, New South Wales has been especially hit hard by these fires.
Yeah, it's just been everywhere. Like, Melbourne's been particularly the eastern area where there is a lot of farmland. Like, it's easy to say that,
happy
oh,
birthday,
Australia's
Hybrid.
big, it's just mostly empty
Very
bush,
nice.
though.
Ooh, unfortunately, Yang drops out of the super. Ooh.
Oh.
So DPs are air unblockable. If you see somebody jumping and you DP, they can't block it.
And the bigger your DPs are handier like that. Mitsuru DP is so scary to be jumping towards her when she's got.
Absolutely. However, as a side note, they're not air unblockable if done in the air.
I respect Hybrid's decision there upon seeing that Fiery wants to hit buttons and wake up. She's just going to do a right back.
With DHC, but Yang presses a button afterwards anyway, so... Oh, Yang's armor protecting it once again.
And that works. That's pretty scary, and he's earning super right there.
Also, interesting to note, Yang also has Spencer's bionic arm super.
Yang at range 2 being Mitsuru 5 jump C, that's...
Oh,
that's
I'm dead.
decision.
Yuji's too fiery.
Yep. Alright, and now that I'm going to be playing, time for me to step out of the commentary.
White.
Nice. The match is still going on for me, so bit of a internet problem here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully it
I'm
syncs
gonna-
up better once we exit.
Yes.
Auto.
I may have to set up my emergency backup internet.
Yes, yeah, still saying we're all in battle. Maybe... no, it's still thinking I'm in battle. That's not good. Wait, no. Now I can go on auto pass. And let's get Artie Blazy in here.
Artie Blazy versus Ruse Cruise. We're all gonna play Ruse Cruise because it's a really great game.
Oh, he got in here pretty quick. That's good. Let me just fix up this.
Alright, Hakumen Hilda versus Hazama Adachi. So Hilda's big thing is she's got 1-button fireballs, which can cancel into stuff, and very good zoning and put stuff on screen to keep them way tools. Some of the lowest damage in the game, but she can just make you too scared to do anything at all. Very good fiery character because she can play in that I'm sticking it out here, if you get hit, it's your own fault. Hakumen, on the other hand, is a big boy with a big sword, and the ability to counter things, which is one of his great strengths. His counter DP is very good. His sword, if it comes into contact with projectiles, will also create that big ball you saw. You see there the regular counter, which beats throws as well. It also has a counter super, which is very fast and very scary.
Another thing
Alright,
scary
Ruth.
about Artie Blazy in particular is just Hakumen pressure at close up is really tough to deal with.
Yeah, the second hit of his stand B is a dash cancel, which he can always run some shenanigans with, as well as just his crouch A and his standing A being really good. His hit confirms are a lot easier to do in this patch as well, as he has some slightly better string extensions.
Ruse is just flying
There's my
around.
favorite part of Hakumen. The forward partner fireball assist is very slow, but big boy move here. Oh, cross combo! Just
Yep,
using
nice.
that to get the damage.
The enhanced super. Hilda's pretty low damage. I mean, Artie makes Hilda work pretty well. Her humongous assist and buttons are really helpful for just waiting for Ruse's cross combo to run out, deplete him of his resources before engaging.
I really like the passivity here by both Artie and Ruse. Just wait and see what the other guys do. Oh man, baiting the counter super, that Yukikaze, by being able to jump and then jump away, make it whiff. It's very hard
that
to
is.
make that.
Whoa, that was a
That's
filthy.
so rude. My DHC hit from behind. Oh no, panic DP there by Artie. Oh, you hate to see this sort of thing happen. This is probably dead for the amount of resources he has.
Oh, it doesn't have
Oh,
the
not
meter.
quite. Cross counter ran out. So is there a setup here? Nah, just go for some meaty buttons. Stick out the beam. Beam versus beam right now here. Or going in with that dive kick. And thought that Adachi was hitting a button there and just reacting with that full screen super. But
Big resonance
no.
chip damage into one single little scrape into a dead Adachi.
Counter frame trap here. One chance here for Artie. Here we go. With punish. Oh, nothing offered. Just went for the dive kick on a 5 jumpy. Oh boy, but you know, do what works. If you know that dive kick's going to work, especially when you're in that play, that's a worthwhile decision. Just that you can make another hit. No opportunity for Astral here, but Ruse, he gets in, takes a button. There we go, first game to Ruse.
Refuse are old these days. Being a public official really kills your body and your
See
soul.
how the second match in
You
this
can
set
say that
goes.
again. It's important to carve out some time for yourself once in a while.
It looks like as a spectator, I need to skip the menu until you could get back into the room, which is kind of awkward.
Ready.
So second game here. Definitely potential for Artie to still take this. We just need to see
Draw at once. Your defeat
that, okay, I can't just get away with tossing out random random counters and Adachi falling for him. Ruse has the avoidance methods.
Can't escape from
So let's see what sort of traps we can set up this time. Round start, jump forward. Ruse is spawning with DP in kind. Do Ruse and Artie play each other that regularly? Because
Online they do quite a bit. So
Alrighty,
there's
'cause that was
a bit of
that-
adaptation going on.
yeah, that opening was very much a we've played each other a lot, and I'm just gonna read, you're gonna jump at me sort of play. Oh, these standing overheads. So standing C with each character is an overhead, and which game you're from determines what sort of strengths it has. So Blaze Blue characters, they tend to have the shortest range, but the fastest speed, making them really hard to block in Netplay.
Oh, by the way, just
Yeah.
just on tournament signups alone, looks like we've made $581 US. I need to translate that into
That's close to,
Aussie dollars.
okay, so that's close to 1,000.
581 divided by 0.69. No, it's closer to like 840, roughly. Probably 800 after like just currency conversion weird stuff happens. But good read by Artie. Into resonance now.
Good. Here we go. Here, yeah. You've got 2 minutes to play with, and you really want to play with them as Hilda. You don't have to make anything happen here. Don't do anything risky. Yeah, just spend your meter on sticking that stuff out.
Those dangerous Hilda cars. Oh no, the whiff!
Oh, the whiff here.
Anyone's game at this point.
Time here. What's the scramble gonna be? Oh no, you hate to see that sort of mistake happen. And Ruth Crew's keeping calm, just hitting the buttons and punish. He knows how to deal with this.
I feel so old these days. Being a public
So Ruse up 2-0. And to watch here, Artie's still with the potential to take this, but you know, you just gotta keep calm, make those subtle adjustments, not get too shook. So like you're out of the tournament if you lose this game. This is round robin. You've got plenty of matches you can make it up in. Take that opportunity to get warmed up.
Oh, we see switch to Kanji actually. Artie Blazy's main team.
Alright, so his Hilda team is more of a net play safety thing rather than a
I
go
think it's
nuts.
more of he's trying to learn Hilda.
Yep.
But the team he's most familiar with is this one. I've
Spectacles
played
here,
Artie
big
Blazy's
button.
team like this before, and it is dangerous. What's that? You text the wrong way. Enjoy getting command grabbed by Kanji.
Oh yeah, this is team big reads right here. Much more than like a team grapples, this is big reads. Because grapplers in this game are quite scary, particularly Waldstein. He's too big. Ruse Cruz getting some big damage there. Nardi just finding a way to raw tag out. Get that Kanji. Oh man, the EX air grab. Get that damage. No DP bait there. Ah, but the Shifu was too far away for Hazama to deal with.
Oh!
Raw tagging into the grab, the Kanji. It begins.
I mean, did just say Team Big reads. You reckon he read that?
Oh yeah. And Ruse, he's getting that. He's angry. Like he's not respecting that Huckerman pressure at all. Oh no! But the
mist
foot's.
flying.
You gotta watch where you are when you go for those big dives. Now he's got no meter. He can't do it for a while.
Bad DP.
Gotta play honest. Who needs honesty when you have jumping cross up into wall bounces? Sis? Oh man, tagging into the Huckerman. Back into Kanji. Watch out for the Shifu. It's a tick throw. Big damage. Yes, get that kill.
Done.
Nice. Correctly timing on there. Not opting for a delay come in there by Ruse. So, you got that set up by Huckerman and beating him senseless. Nice.
hell yeah, we win. You punks don't even compare.
Yeah, great game there. We see there the speed at which it only takes a couple of mistakes in this game and just you're dead, you're out.
Yeah.
Get ready. Get ready.
Still an uphill battle for Artie Blazy, though.
Yeah, look at those win counts. See their career-wide wins. Ruse Cruz, I'm working towards that 5,000 win.
Withdraw at once.
But both of these players are quite experienced. I think Artie Blasey was either first or second at CWC. There was a period of time which I wasn't keeping up with this stuff because of a wrist injury. But that is a devastating cross combo.
Yeah, that's a full big boy 10,000 damage combo there.
Yeah.
And no burst by Ruse out of it. That push block to get rid of Huckerman. Oh man, that beat Chain even at range. Bless you, Huckerman counters. Oh man, the reads again, yeah. Ruse is in his head.
Yeah.
I mean, Artie's in Ruse's head.
Probably Artie keeping the pressure up.
Oh man. Panicky back. Oh, hits both of them though. Oh, the life lead. Now it's all in Ruse's hands.
Just like that.
no.
That one happy birthday.
Man, watch out. He's got level 4 Resonance Blaze though, so it's only gonna take one hit, especially if he waits for a bit, builds up those 9 bars, and you got a few seconds in which... Oh man!
Not quiet.
9 bars, here we go. Is he looking for it? They're feeling each other out. That's not gonna be... Oh! Tag,
Just-
but runs out of meter
time.
just in time. Doesn't matter, we got optimal combos here. With punish, no! That's the setup by Adachi. And just back away, make you run into that EX Fireball. Oh, not even going in there when you see that with lightning, but oh
This is
no.
it.
To be dead. Cruz takes it.
Okay, now I'm back. Thank you. And GG's Artie.
Life is so old these days. Being a public official really
Love to
kills
see
your
some
life
big
in
reads
itself,
teams.
doesn't it?
Say that again. It's important to carve out.
Unfortunately, it's just a reality due to Artie's connection. I was very lucky because Zantetsu is effectively unblockable online.
We probably didn't see much of it because what you
We didn't.
try to do is you just try to stay out of range because it's a 22 frame
Exactly.
startup high, then its second hit hits low, so it's very hard to deal with. Online or offline?
Offline, it's not as bad, but online, it's you have to predict that it's coming, which, and given that his 2A is unreactable, it's very rough. Which is why you'll notice that I played incredibly lamely and didn't ever try to sustain a block string ever.
Rowden to fight Ruse Cruz.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I've been here for a little while, and see you all again soon.
Good luck.
People not reporting their. Hopefully, people. Yeah.
Get ready. Get ready.
Hopefully, you can't hear too much of my background clicking. Okay.
This looks like it could be.
Oh, it's good. We're not hearing anything. At least I'm not hearing it in the mic, so...
Can't escape.
Oddly, not letting the intros really run.
Does that help? Oh yeah, this is an Arc System Works game, so does that in this one still help work out the lag calculation?
Yeah, it's best to let intros run in high lag situations so it kind of just equalizes. It improves the connection quality, basically.
Yangnu is a good example of how quite often in this game it works quite well if you build a team around 2 very different playstyles. So you can have, say, a zoning character who has... You use an aggressive character with a zoning character to provide really useful assists for getting in. And then you have the damage character's assists help actually get the damage on the zoning side of things. Or have a character whose solo can really slow down the pace of matches. And I've seen that hasn't mattered for Ruse Cruz. He's so far just had really strong control over this match. Oh, but trying to block those overheads online, tricky stuff. Big plays with that super. There we see those overheads coming in big, but a Dachi jumpy. It's just a mid, but it's got such a great hitbox. It's very hard to deal with.
Yang in resonance now. Oh, good punish. Switch out. Oh, what happened there?
No punish. Yeah, it wasn't a punish. The rush punch didn't hit.
Ah, it didn't hit in time. I see.
Yes, it was blocked.
Yeah,
That
when
punish
it hit the
reaction.
persona, I was like, oh, it's a no, it's not. It wasn't a punish. I got bruised.
There are a couple of safe DHCs in this game, usually Batista into stuff. But for the most part, DHCs are much more of a tack on some guaranteed damage at the end of a combo, and get that character switch if you need it.
Get ready.
This is why I really like that.
Quite often used to just make sure you've killed their opponent thoroughly. So they're down to one character, which is a really harsh position because you can see how often both of these good players are just aggressively throwing assists at each other, trying to control screen space.
Oh, okay. See, you see two smart people here. Just, okay, it's round start, back away from each other. Just see what they're doing, try and respond to it, try and set up a strategy. I mean, Netplay is very much a strategic style of game, rather than a tactical one, because it's very difficult to react to things, so you need a stronger game plan. You see here, Roost Cruise is able to move around quite effectively. Making that burst. Cross combo to make sure Adachi doesn't get punished there. For a happy birthday situation, or even just to damage the assist.
You see Rowan just sitting back,
fireball.
trying to snipe that Hazama, who, you know, we all know Roost Cruise likes to jump around. So Rodan's just sitting back, waiting to snipe him, and he gets rewarded with 8k. Let's see if he can do it again. I think Ruse baited that. Just call the assist while jumping, not quite in range, and now Rodan in a very bad situation.
Oh wow, that extra knockdown by Adachi there, undermining the potential launch, but hey, take on that damage while you can. Oh, that's so dirty. The Adachi assist forcing them to be blocking in the air when Hazama lands, DP goes high enough to make it unblockable. Oh, that's the Joker's trick for today.
Yeah. Ruse Cruise himself is very much proud of his team society.
We do live in a society, and it's a society of cross-tag players.
I couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. Get ready.
Thank you to Mal from New Zealand for big donation, actually. He says, wow.
I'll take this one. Can't escape.
Here we go, back to this stage. Are there particular stages that are better for Netplay in this game? Because that can be video games.
Maybe when it comes to computer performance, but not for actual connections. I know Central Fiction has that issue though, where there are
Yeah, you
three
gotta play
kind
on arena.
of designated Netplay stages.
Yeah, shoutouts to the Hisol Tensoku library that you'll probably be seeing later.
And, you know, Rowden's just having a bad time dealing with... Burst got
Cross
punished.
combo to, yeah, made that burst, so now guaranteed damage here. And Adachi, he got that fire at the end, so he's got his heat up, but not getting tagged to lose it. So if Adachi hits with certain special moves, it increases, just gives him a flat damage boost until his next hit, if ever. Seeing that tagging around, going for that command throw. And Hazama just running a train on Rowden. Oh, you hate to see this brutality.
Resonance, very tough situation. You see how...
It is Yang. Yang has big damage, and we saw that burst bait going by Rowden. Oh, but not enough to catch that dash in. Ruse Cruise on a tear. Welcome back, Okayari Nasai.
Here. My only commentary on that match... My only commentary on that match is that it's actually very lopsided, because as Hazama, if I hang around in the air and just call Adachi 6p, there is nothing that you can do about it. And
yeah, New's got very fixed angles, whereas Hazama's chain allows him a great deal of more fluidity.
Flexibility. Our electronic old men and their flexibility.
So if I can flip
Coming
over
up.
to the bracket...
Yeah. We have Ruse Len and Artie Blaze and Rowden.
Wait, so I'm going to have to get out of commentary once again. Oh wait, no I'm not.
Oh, I decided to give you a break, because I'm nice.
Hey.
But you're
Gotta
on
get
Next
other
versus
people's
Len.
brain.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Len used to be a Team Big Boys player, the good old Waldstein Tega. Tega has been nerfed again,
I'll take this one.
so we are
What
looking
attack?
for...
I do not know what was going on at Arc System Works. Makoto was also the worst character in the game, and she received nerfs alongside Tega.
Look, Archista Works has consistently had issues with respecting Makoto. It's been bad times.
Yeah. Oop. Unfortunately, cross combo ends when any of your characters get hit. So the fact that Hilda got hit by a jab then means that cross combo was entirely wasted. But that's not.
Oh man, that cross up though, that's dirty. You don't need. Sometimes you don't need that cross combo if you just got a good regular setup after knockdown. Oh boy.
Artie has spent a lot of time labbing this game, and his team is very effective. Hilda's
I really like
character.
this Huckerman team.
Hilda's a very interesting character, but one of her big weaknesses is that due to her scaling, she only gets about 5k off just about anything. Hartman, by contrast, gets something like 9k.
Yeah, that Yukikaze to catch that. Arm reaction to that fireball. Bless you, quarterback can 2 buttons in this game.
So Yukikaze, because it was triggered by a projectile, it doesn't actually freeze you in place, but it's a gigantic unblockable attack at the bottom of all across the bottom of the screen. So, because New was too far down and had already used her double jump, there was no way out.
On top of that, Rowden had committed to the double tap on D. On whatever the fireball button is for now. Yeah, Artie just systematic destruction there. Bit of reactive play, bit of space control. Just I don't know, everywhere you're going to be, and I'm going to be.
So a lot of Artie's strings with Harkonnen and Tilda, they're actually a lot of them. There's a true block string that goes for an entire cross combo bar and ends in a combination of DP from Hilda and Yukikaze from Harkonnen. So he has a lot of options which really punish you for trying to press a button. And of course, if you keep holding it, then you just get to keep taking his pressure. Very scary to be on the other side of that block string, which is why when I fight him, I try my best to not ever block.
I mean, that's the way you win fighting games. You don't block. Blocking's too cheap.
Unless you're playing Unist. But this is not Unist.
Oh yeah, that game's nothing but blocking. That's why every round's a timeout, and it's the best.
So, one of the great things about Hilda is that DP is huge, and all of its air unblockable. If you're anywhere in the air on that half of the screen, you're going to get hit.
Yeah, that's why we saw Artie go for just the DP then the tag, because even though that removes the invulnerability of the DP, it does mean that, hey, I've just got this way to prevent you from jumping out while I can get back in.
And that's
very cool. Oh, the tip of the overhead! The footsie's on Artie right now. Nice
That's
stuff.
Dantetsu. It's an amazing move online. It's great offline, but online just gives it that little extra kick. See, once again...
I like the cross combo there to compensate for his combo drop there. It's a really smart pickup.
So one of the newest additions in the most recent patch is that cross raid, which we just saw, where if you just keep mashing your A auto combo, you'll automatically tag your other character in. Zantetsu strikes again. Harkonen's air super is incredibly good. Gives him a great way to end certain combos, and it hits above him for some reason. I've learnt this lesson through pain. And it's almost safe. In fact, against some teams it is safe because it recovers so fast that there's not enough time for people to get close.
Alright, here we go. Potential for Artie to get that sweet, sweet 3-0. A tournament organizer's dream and a player's worst nightmare.
I mean, I'm smashing my way through this bracket.
One of the good things about cross tag, it's fast.
Oh yeah. It's remarkable. It's easy to think that a lot of anime games are all going to be fast and wacky. This is the fastest anime game in years.
Absolutely.
There have been a number of years where you think that Guilty Gear, with how many blow-ups it has, will be fast, but there have been years at conventions where I've been yelled at because people, I've gotten feedback from Guilty Gear at conventions of, wow, that grand final set was awesome. Too bad it ran way over time because he got to the bracket reset.
Just a moment, I'm going to have to bow out of the commentary for a second. I'll be right back.
He'll be in a match soon enough as well.
He was hogging the mic anyways.
Alright, Rizkuru's banned now. Too much insight.
How come
We're just gonna talk about living in a society more. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah. I mean, even people on stream are noticing that choice of color palette. It's great. Big damage on Yang. Extension.
Yeah, big optimal Huckermans there. getting those ground splats from his 5-8 to get those extra loops. I have no idea the functioning rules of how you do damage in this game. Sometimes you do a combo that goes forever and it does like half the damage that a combo a third the length did.
Yeah, some starters pro-trait really badly. Zona versus Zona.
Getting tagged out there by a speedy new fireball. Oh man, we got that DP. Okay, this is Rowden's chance. Last chance for this game. And for this set.
Forced to jump to
get
deal
on
with
that
that
board with some win in
big
round robin.
argument.
Calling those assists. OTG with the DP to get the kill there. Artie. Devastating round end throughout that set. Just that team synergy and positioning and just those reads. Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm just controlling all that screen real estate, knowing Rowden's new was forced to jump. And also, yep.
So next up we have Ruse Cruz. Yep. Ruse Cruz versus Len. Len won Sunny Side Up last year, the Queensland event. And he's pretty big on this game. He used to play Team Big Boys, so we'll see what he's doing now. I'm certainly the definitive Big Boys player as far as Australians go is the former Australian Isoropia, living it up around the San Francisco area. You know, in San Diego, I believe.
I don't think he plays that anymore, actually. I don't think he even plays Team Big Boys anymore.
Isoropia is now a World Archie player.
Yeah, he's Volstein Akihiko now.
So,
one big boy and one punch boy.
If I end up losing, I'm going to switch teams because one of the interesting facts about this matchup is that Naoto Shirogane destroys Team Big Boys for free.
Good. I'm not a fan of Tager's design concept.
Yeah.
Lobster.
Mechanical design or aesthetic?
Mechanics. Aesthetically, it's fine. He's just a lightning Oni. It's like Science lightning Oni. That's fine. Yeah, so Len's sticking with Big Boys. And certainly in Netplay, Big Boys is always scary. Like, Sparkvolt is scary in a game with input delay. Sparkvolt is Tager's Fireball, which has Wall Bounce and Electrifying. Aru's doing the classic thing that you do against big grapplers, which is you poke him and then you run away. Poke then run away. Poke then run away. Do not be in a throwable position ever, or you will get thrown. And we see there, yeah, just using those knockdowns, get those cross-ups, and then you run away. This combo
Nice
here is
burst.
you gotta go for a reset. Nope, just bursting out. You know, you saw the range on that anti-air by Volstein. It's like, gotta be away.
I'm not quite confirmed into a... Oh, good grab.
There. There you go, half a life from 2 hits already.
Ouch.
Sticking out those supers there to try and tag him.
This is a tough position.
Yeah. So hey, 5 bars for Sparkbolt here. It begins. I like the attempt with the hard read there, thinking that Ruse would do a panic burst, but no. He's too smart, he's too in control, just like when he's on commentary.
Good burst punish into a dead wall. Very tough situation because Ruse still has his Adachi, which can do ranged attacks like that.
Yeah, you can stop, like that is an extremely good anti-Spark Volt move in particular. And when you're in Resonance with Tager, it's, hey, I'm building meters. Time to do more Spark Volt.
You can say that again. It's important to carve out.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sparkbolt was actually buffed it was actually buffed quite a bit in the most recent patch, but it doesn't really mean anything, because even though it now goes through most projectiles, there are several like options which just don't deal with, which aren't projectiles, but at the same time, or don't go on the same path that Sparkbolt does. So something like Adachi's like that. Kazama has Mizuchiro Kazan, his back super, which does something
Different
pretty
team.
similar in that it strikes
Different
death.
team by Len.
Yeah, it's basically Lord Raptor's ground super from Vampire.
Except with more Michael Jackson poses.
And less unblockable. Shout outs to Lord Raptor unblockables.
And let's see how this
Very
different
cool.
team goes by Len. Kanji,
Yeah, this
grappler. Len loves grapplers, but use more of a generalist.
He's the most general dude in the game right now. He just does everything.
He does.
Got some fireballs, got big sword boy buttons. We love our anime sword boys in every video game.
You got your Zeo car, you got your sword car for his high-low mix-up.
Yeah, he's got get-in tools. He's got really good pressure extensions because they tweak how his persona works. So hey, get that read on the dive punch. And dive grab, rather. And now starting to get some of that pressure there, tagging out that Adachi, but oh, Hazama got out. That means he can punish you, but as we saw before, EX air grab. Scary stuff. The old Kanji DP hits both sides, but too far away for it to reach.
This is it.
That was meant to be a super, but it got dropped.
Wow, look at Ruse Cruz. He can commentate and play. Oh,
I mean, I've done that before.
Yeah,
You should watch one of those Towerfall tournaments I was in, where I did it in grand finals.
yeah, the fighting game community is a bit like that.
You know, we've all got to develop and hone our skills.
Yep.
Learning is fun.
That clash.
Oh man, the clash on that assist.
Dang.
Bless you, Mazio. Tip of the DP there, catching Adachi in the air, evening this up quite a bit. But, oh no, he bets it all on red.
That's it?
Oh man! Slightest bit of fear from Ruse there. A slight hesitation, that's what gets you
That
killed.
wasn't actually fear, that was actually the input for Jaiku for attention.
Alright, mate. I got you.
From you, senpai. I'm gonna keep trying to do better and better.
Unfortunate that I'm not maintaining my streak, but well.
So this is why you don't let players on mic while they're in their match, because then it's all actually that was an
Yeah.
input on the error.
Get off the mic, Ruse.
I would actually.
Not me. As they say, don't hate the game.
Okay. Just watch.
Hate Adachi.
Yeah.
Tatsumi's
By the way,
Bad
thank you
boy.
to everyone who's donated so far and everyone who's signed up to play a game.
Yes, sign up. There's still tournaments to come. You can check them all on the challenge page.
All running at
And like every entering one of these tournaments is donating.
It's $5 Australian, or well, $3.5 US, because that's how challenge works. And it all goes straight to Gamerade.
Goes straight to Gamerade, just like Ruse got straight in with that chain. There's mix up as well. Yeah, baiting those DP. Ruse just he's got that movement, those slight bits of navigation.
I
Hey,
wouldn't call
lens
that
to the
slight. Look at him, just flying around. Those are not slight bits of... Like, he really knows the character. He really knows how to play a Hazama.
Yep. And oh boy, the big punish here on the DP with the assist call to get that full conversion here. Big damage ahoy.
Enhanced
burst
super?
out of this. Whoop, with the
DHC?
DX. Just enough.
Big boy damage, 10k.
1500 guaranteed.
For reference, most characters have 16k health in this game. Some will have... Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, about 10%.
16 or 18, I forget. Because in the Lace Pack they buffed all health values. So I might be quoting old numbers. You know, I think it's actually 18 that's average health.
Yeah, there was an increase in average health just to try and make this game last a little bit longer each game.
Then they add all these good offensive options.
Yeah, you know, you gotta give and you gotta take. Yeah, Riz Cruz, that is 2-1, I believe.
Yeah, 2-1 Ruse's way.
You can
Yes.
say that again.
Len with the presence of mind to say, yeah, Big Boys is not working against Ruse in that first game at all. This stamped screen means it's easiest to just punch in the shoulders.
Just to check, we've still got one more to play, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Okay.
2-1 your way.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit here with my dancing blitz tank until then.
Gotta get those hand onesies by spinning the tank.
Oh no, that's actually just like, I'm not actually pressing anything for that.
Idle animation?
No, it's actually just one of the motions. It loops forever once you start it. And now I'll bow out again to avoid providing any more excuses.
We're fighting as a team. Don't be too
Nice
good,
wall
jokes
color.
about this. Oh man, yeah, the pastel's coming in there.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Going to assert dominance by putting on a very creepy color.
It's almost as creepy as... Oh.
I mean, Rothstein's better than Kanji, so I respect the decision. Big boy backed by big swords. Drop the DP into the tag, but Ruse is ready. He's ready, he's waiting. See there, like, Len, he's got these character switches, but it's same song, third verse here, really. Ruse just, he knows how to move. He likes to move it, and there we go with a knockdown. Yeah,
Just get him
doesn't
off.
have power up though.
And now just abusing Adachi projectile. Going in. Tries to go for the grab, but gets his persona whacked for his trouble.
U button, U5A, such a good disrespect button.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
happy
having none of
birthday
this
to
delay
Ruse.
grab nonsense. I'm a kanji player, I'm used to watching for this. But no, this is done. He's donezo. And the super, yeah, the cross gauge there to guarantee the extra damage on the super. Job well done.
Thank you.
At this rate, Ruse Cruz might be the one to win the headset. Because
Looking like it.
Right now.
Ruse totally needed another headset.
I'm currently using an audio setup that's $750 in total. And that was for several discounts. If you look at the actual RRP, it's probably close to like 800 to 1,000.
Ooh, look at Mr. Fancy. Nah,
That's it.
audio is pretty important to me.
I'm actually an independent game developer, so I go all out on like that sort of stuff because I have to know exactly what things are going to sound like when they're on all manner of devices.
I'm poor, so I'm using. I mean, I've got an XLR condenser, but it's one used for ADR work and film.
Ah, yeah.
Running through audio cables, and I'm using a lavalier mic, which is quite handy since I don't have to worry about the pops.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Sounds good.
Lazy
I mean, none of us likes to go to a zing pop culture store and see nothing but pops. Name on your stream.
So, we're seeing Artie versus Len now. Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah, my money's on Artie with the way that Len was playing there, but
Get
you never know.
ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
Len, it's unfortunate, but Len hasn't been playing as much since the patch because it destroyed his team in a big way.
Yeah. Just even the character additions like Hilda versus this team, ooh, that's gonna be rough. If Len hasn't been playing much, learning the Hilda matchup on the fly in a tournament, that's a journey.
Yeah, it's very tough. Much like in Eunice, Hilda's one of those characters where if you don't know how she works, she's going to blow you up. Ooh,
That's super awesome. Happy birthday here. Big damage, yeah, call that assist, do that cross counter, go knock down again.
Ooh,
Ah, no, hits under K too big.
Hilda's low damage though, so it's not so
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, you'll see she generally struggles to get more than 5.K on her attacks. Throw active switch is one of the most dirty mix-ups in the game. Ooh, but he gets a 5C off.
Oh, watching for that anti-air potential and saying, no, I'm going to wait and go full low, but this gives Len the opportunity. That cross up, but hey, doesn't matter if you're not picking up. Hakumen's got that counter.
Unfortunately,
Ooh,
you
I
can't
say
grab the
yeah,
assist.
Go for that
That's
overheading.
active switch.
Yeah, Yang Hilda is scary. That's one where you really learn the limitations of her auto guard.
Yeah, especially because Hilda has a lot of multi-hit attacks like that 5A.
Alright, just going for auto combo ender there to get the knockdown with the Oki. Having none of that, just push that C to get out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, Artie plays, he makes such good use of that Hakumen assist with that waved sword attack. Just
Hartman, like Waldstein, his assist is incredibly slow. Ooh.
but Very good enforcement by him, though.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry,
Just-
fun police here. If you do something, you're gonna get hit.
In a lot of ways, having an assist that's really slow. Ooh. Armor strike.
Yeah, Artie deserved to lose after that last series of exchanges. Real gutsy stuff by
Ooh.
them, but
Good
good
job,
punish there
Len.
on the DP. Yep. Len gaining back control there, getting Artie to get a bit panicky and twitchy.
Yep.
Now this is a battlefield.
Just as his character took control of the background music, he took control of the game.
To excite me.
Well, I'm glad you're
He who
happy at
controls
least. But
the
jeez,
the
you
burn
could've
controls the
used a bit to show
universe.
off a little.
Mm.
It's gonna be appropriate to make June references again soon. New movie coming out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
that's
fan
not
of
his
the
name.
filmmaker's previous works. Although if you are interested in June and cinema, I highly recommend checking out the documentary Jodorowsky's June.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing to do. But on the other hand, you do not see very much like naked Sting in that, unlike watching the Alan Smithy one.
True. There's not nearly as much nakedness, but there is some Orson Welles, so
You wish to
you win some, you lose some.
existence.
Notice how they're letting the intros play out? When you've got a dodgy connection, it's always best to let the intro play out, because it uses that time to
Helps
sync.
calculate the delay settings.
Hmm.
Oh man, these jump C's just tag as an anti-air there. Artie big on those counter calls and maybe needs
Big
to
counter hit, not a full conversion.
turn it up a notch and keep a bit calmer as far as those go.
Bursting directly into that DP.
See there, yeah. Like, Artie getting away with murder this round with DP calls.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and we see it
DP
there.
combo.
Gotta learn.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Bless you, Young Command throw. That's why I play Young Huckerman, so I can do that throw into Shifu. It looks cool.
Big
Ooh.
punish. Too high! Hilda was too high for the combo to go through.
So, fun fact, Hilda's one of the characters in the game. Naoto Kurogane is another one. Some characters in this game have oddly shaped hitboxes. Look, armoring straight through Hilda's super. That would have worked on anyone else.
Yes. Yeah, Artie, he's just been a bit panicky, and we saw that there is some really good presence of mind. Like Hilda push blocking someone who's overcommitting. She gets a guaranteed combo off that, as we saw earlier. Push blocking
Double
the fight.
down! Wow.
But everybody dies.
Getting hungry for that victory, hungry for KFC with a double
Ooh.
down. And Artie just eking out a victory there.
Some incredibly close games.
Bit of a defeat from the jaws of victory in that match.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, unfortunate for Len.
Yes.
I'm sure Adi is very happy about it.
Get ready.
Alright, what's the score again here?
I believe it's 2-1 Artie's way.
Yeah, that checks out.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
We see here.
For some reason, I think
Point
it's
for Artie.
1-1, but oh, that's truly cursed.
Oh no! The Netplay. The internet forever undermining us. What's the setup this time? Okay, just hold back a bit, use that up assist to get them to be caught from jumping away. No, Hilda's zoning here. Scramble burst here, no one wanted to really take that big damage. Pressure extension by Hilda. Punish, yes. Gotta be careful with those DP block string enders if your assist setup isn't quite right. Gotta watch what your blue meter's doing if you're getting all scrambling like that.
So one of the fun things about Yang is that when she activates her semblance, it's very similar to a chain shift in Eunice, because it happens the moment she's out of hit stun or block stun, and it gives her a moment to just see what the opponent's doing.
Yep.
And if they're doing something that can be punished by a super, she can just do the super.
Yes. And that is why Artie opted for...
Unable to react to
sweep
that
into-
grab. It's hard to react to God presses close, and even harder when you're in net play.
But
So,
Artie
then-
takes it.
Yeah, Artie getting back some control there. And we saw really with, from that semblance activation, the 2C connecting that, yeah, Len was a bit shook. And Artie being able to just feel himself and get in. Now, semblance is, of course, the name for what happens when Yang pauses the screen and her theme song takes over whatever was happening. It's not something she spends meter on to activate, like most power-ups in fighting games. It just happens when she's on a quarter of her life.
It's very similar to the Awakening from system from Persona, in that when you're fighting Yang or a character in that game that isn't a shadow, it's a good idea to actually try and kill them like with one combo that goes directly from say 31% HP to 0, because that allows you to bypass that mechanic entirely.
Well, they're going in for another match. Match for Artie?
Yeah, I believe that's 1-2 Len Artie.
Oh, my bad.
So, Artie just needs one more to... And it looks like he might get it. He's such a strong start.
Yep.
Yep, switching back that Huckerman in, spinning the bar to... Love the blue bar to do it. Oh man, dive kick plus the wall bounce. And reading with that DP to stop the burst as well. Yeah, oh, he is in Len's head right now. Big pain.
Artie Blazy in total control of this match.
And yeah, just looking for the opportunity to make them pop out a bit sooner using the assist.
And that's that.
You're gonna get that counter when you come in swinging and... See, there's a cross-tag battle round right there.
Absolutely.
That was what, 20 seconds at most?
The game's volatile like that, which is why we do first 3 as opposed to like literally everything else.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like according to the schedule, the next match is me versus Fiery.
When he shows up. I'll call for him again.
Yep, you call for him. I just gotta quickly take a brief moment. I'll be back in about a minute.
Alright, so it looks like it's just me. So I'm not really sure what to expect, because it seems like Fiery can't actually play his real team, which is unfortunate. Also, for the record, I actually can't stand the color palettes that I'm using, but if I'm playing these two characters, I really don't have a choice. I've got to use the Joker palettes, no matter what. Even though I think they actually do look a lot better when they're just using their like regular colors. But, you know,
so
if the option's there, I can't not take it.
So basically you're rusing and punishing yourself because you like memes so much.
Exactly, it's a very tough choice. Alright, looks like Fiery's in. I'll see you all later.
Alright. Adjusting scores back to 0. Ruse needs to enter. I don't know whether you can hear me, but you need to press A so I can commentate. Ah, Fiery changing teams again. With the Laborious Weiss, and I need to flip the scores. There we go, proper labels. Okay. Remind of everyone, this is BBTAG for bushfire relief. If you wish to donate, there's a link right below the video on the Osado channel, or you can simply go to gameraid.live to help contribute toward bushfire relief efforts. Really... Does Fiery just play everyone? Nice burst, no punish on that because Adachi was already on the screen. Oh, nice whiff punish, but no resources to punish the burst back. Oh, of course, random super, well not random, but read that gap. Nice punish. The Elaborus is interesting because it's a little bit covered by the Gamerade logo, but on the bottom left of the screen you'll see a little axe gauge that changes depending on what moves Elaborus is using. The hotter the color of the axe, bigger damage she does basically. Ooh, that was filthy.
Whoa. How come we've got Elaborus here now? Guess Fiery Bot has the first DLC, but not the second DLC.
Still very rough though. Probably, by now Ruse Cruz is probably a favourite to win this tournament. Well, to people who don't know...
looking good.
No, to people who don't know Ruse Cruz anyways.
You can say that again. It's important to carve out some time.
Now, Elaborus is of course the Eternal Sad Life character. She's been bad in every game she's been in. But, like, she always has really big damage. It's just, she's got an axe and she's a bit too slow for what her axe does. But hey, when you got a teammate helping you in this game...
Maybe Fiery's changing teams again.
Yep.
So maybe that's why there's a short wait. Elaborus Chie.
Oh, Chie. Yeah, that's a big damage team.
I want to see Ruse being TOD'd. That would be fun.
And Fiery is definitely the sort of player who can get that sort of situation out of someone. Just, you gotta just do a DP. You see there that backing away by Fire at the start of the round while Ruse feeling himself and going, oh, command throws though. No resources to capitalize off it, but hey, got those tags. Ooh, jump hey, preventing Yadachi DP from connecting. And Ruse looking to DP right back. Bit of a DP war happening right now. I'm gonna reversal right back. It's got to end at some point. Looks like the zoning is going to force a change.
Thank you to Dylan JB for donating.
Thank you. Pick up there with the super to make sure it connects. Go for that DP. Yes, bait it.
No. Doesn't matter. Just cross him up.
Oh, this pick up on Hazama. Just do it one more time. One more big mixie like that. He can't burst out now. Yes, here we go. Cross combo, Tanaka Kaja. No, got an overhead with that.
Whoa, happy birthday to Ruse Cruz.
And Fiery, don't throw it away like this.
The
read on that DP. Still that bit too greedy. Oh, yes, the capture by Elaborus. Thank you.
You're like 10 seconds behind for some reason, Pitchy. Okay, Fiery has Rezo. He pops it. He just
popped it for me.
Yeah, Ruse Cruz is just running away. And he gets caught
did Fiery just win it, or did he win it 10 seconds ago?
Fiery just won it.
Okay, no, I guess we are synced up.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. 1-all. Very nice. I'm not looking forward to fighting Ruse after this one. Let's see, we have 1 hour left in our time slot. Let me see how I'm going time-wise.
Get ready.
So Fiery Ruse Cruz, so that round is done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left.
Yeah, I reckon they'll fit, especially if it involves me. It's likely to be quite fast, because I'll always be in the room, no waiting involved.
As we go into game 3 of this set. Going in with our Elaborus.
Thank you very much to Boogeyman for his $49.95 donation, rounding it up to 1,000.
Nice! Hit 1,000. We were at less than that. Wait, so that's a 1,000 US?
1,000 Australian.
Hey, because we were on like 800.
Ruse is just flying around being obnoxious. Fiery doesn't want to deal with that.
I think just seeing that both thinks it's appropriate here. Yeah, this is Ruse's round to do right now. They're both recovering. Fiery will recover his assist gauge faster though. And on yellow axe right now, just needs one more good hit to... Oh, no, that's the Labrys life.
It doesn't work, just do it again.
He's still just going for them, and they're still just working, but... You're getting tagged in the zoning there, and Adachi assist. Whoa. And Rouge cleaning that one up quite tidily in the end.
You're so old these days. Being a public official really kills your body and your soul, doesn't it?
Alright, we've got another switch up coming from Fiery.
Carve out some time for yourself once in a while.
Right, so... Reckon he's... Yeah, Fiery's probably switching again. Which is interesting to watch because I like seeing different characters and different teams. Oh, wait, did he switch this time? No,
Yeah,
still
seeing
cheer
stuff
Labrys.
besides the Jokers is nice. Nope, nope. He's doing that other thing he likes to do. Just stall it out for a while. Try and get you on edge that way. I mean, I've certainly taught him a thing or two about tactics to put people on edge from that time I shook the table at CWC. Alright, let's raise a little health, shall we?
I'm still sad I get to miss majors because of just medical issues. The entire first half of this year, I can't attend any majors. Simply because of
sucks.
medical issues and having to take time off work, meaning there's no time off work left to take. So
Well, that's that.
you all have to go on locals, your locals and majors on my behalf so I can be there in spirit.
Lend Hybrid your power, everyone.
It's just...
Oh yeah, is
Playing
this
neutral?
connection looking... Is the connection of this match looking to you?
It looks okay-ish for me. Like,
Okay.
as a spectator,
that's
it's
the
not lagging on
problem.
my end.
Someone looking to cause some trouble in my neck of the woods here. Maybe use my super secret internet backup plan.
Oh, that was a great DP.
And yeah, Fiery, he wants to go in. He's got a
Did he just
DP, he's
walk
gonna air
backwards
dash
from
forward.
that command grab? Oh, that was crazy.
Press off the 10. Down Fiery on that previous exchange. We go
Cross
the ball
combo
back.
active switch, that is
Time.
filthy.
And the Dodgy Jumpy beats the Fireball. That is disgusting.
Oh, no
There,
convert,
got the
but
conversion. Nice.
Bruce is
You got
still
the
poorer by 2 meter.
Doesn't matter though, Fire. He's just got to keep on DPing. You want to push buttons in your pressure? I don't know how to deal with that. Air dash over. The counter hit cross up on that Jayoku.
This guy's like, we're playing like so patiently. Nice.
Oh, bad read by Fiery. His DP's potentially costing him this game, but his decision making on them has been pretty dang solid.
Resonant score though, he
Oh, that was
he's
the
still
jab!
back.
One time he didn't DP, just... Alright, Axe kills Adachi.
He's just up backing because Ruse Cruz knows his options when he's up backing are so good. He's got his projectiles, or he can throw his persona across the screen and do a command grab. Now Resonance is out. Back to our regularly scheduled degeneracy.
Yes, there's Ruse's game to lose right now. And Fiery, he's bulldogging. He has not given up yet.
Yeah.
And he does have a Labrys Jumpy. It's big. Oh, the command throw at range. To the left there. Ooh, EX chain causing a trade. A tie in the exchange, essentially.
Sorry about
Hey.
that. Okay. So I believe
Is
that's
the game still going on? Or
No.
am I just still catching up? Okay, yeah, the
I
internet.
just joined. So I believe that's that.
Well, I guess it's time for me to die to Ruse on stream. We can commentate. We can do our own stunts. We can commentate our own
Godspeed.
matches.
Ah, yeah, true.
Get some friendly banter going on here. Good heated
Yeah.
rival.
Yeah, so those games with Fiery seemed a bit odd. I'm not sure if it was his connection or something, but there was a bit of an odd frame delay.
Okay, so that wasn't just me then.
Yeah, no, there was something off. Like you could see me dropping combos all over the place.
Well, Ruse and I play each other a lot, but I don't think our usual stuff's going to work as well because we're used to playing locally.
Yeah.
Also,
So no reaction to a lot of things.
Oh no. Local friends trying to do a Netplay match. Oh, boy. This is it. This is your chance, Hybrid.
Witness the
If you look closely, you can see the gaps in between the sprites on the limo.
It's even worse when there's a Ruby character on your team because they're drawn at 1920 by 1080 and 1280 by 720. Now imagine if there were Skullgirls animations in there as well.
I can't. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yep.
I guess not. Oh, almost a happy birthday, but still not good for me. I probably should have switched.
Oh, wait,
Hey,
cool.
Carmine.
Yep, not letting me burst. Very, very smart.
Yeah.
Rizzo 2. Bad situation for me.
Come on, you can do this. You got full life, got lots of meter. And the cross combo right back. Yeah, tag that Hazama. Stop that beam! Yes! Not there. Oh, the. Catching Ruse Cruise. Let's see here, Hybrid's time here. Both gone silent. They don't want to exert dominance here. They just gotta focus.
T-posing
Oh,
time.
that sucks. Carmine's DP is really short.
Not enough.
Yeah.
For a punish.
Yeah, Carmine's anti-air game is quite weak. Ideally,
Yeah.
I use an assist to help him out, or instead go for air-to-air approaches. But
Hazama is a character in this game that sort of, if you don't have a good way to deal with him, like hanging around in the air and doing what he wants, you're going to have a bad time.
like me. Oh, I need to update the scores.
Oh, yeah.
One. Please end my suffering.
I can practically already smell my paladin's headset.
Yep, there's actually a prize for this tournament, so someone please destroy Ruse Cruise and claim it off him.
The last match that I've got is this one, so you're the only person who can do it.
Oh man! Why?
Come on, the fate of the world, it lies in your hands.
Yeah. Don't let the fraud lord steal even more.
You know, maybe I should change the overlay to say Fraud Lord Ruse Cruise. 'Cause I
I
can
am
do
100% okay with this.
Is Fraud Lord a sponsorship? How do you get a deal with them?
No, fraud lord is just a title of mine.
Well, let me
If
do
you
my
do
bit.
want a sponsorship from me, it's from my company Punctuated Equilibria Games, which means that you have the acronym PEG in front of your tag for the event.
That is an extremely powerful one.
Yeah, that wasn't the intent, because it's meant to be a real company rather than a, like, sponsorship thing, but
Well, is it an incorporated company, so it's pegging?
it does actually have an ABM.
As we
just run
see
into that
here,
instead of punishing it.
there, but no Jayaku. Yeah, this is looking like some bad times here. Ruse has got all these warm-ups of handling with the net play. And with that
See, I didn't even drop that.
Ruse is a pretty strong
Okay, usually
player. F.
yeah, it's jumping with that.
But you, that move is a super.
Presence Blaze still on level 2, sadly for Hybrid. So not the strongest of us, but hey, reversal super.
I missed the combo. There's an IAD in there that's supposed to have happened.
Yeah, we've seen that used Eunice style where it's at the end of the combo. Oh, we got that one punish though. There's the IAD, but oh no, hate to see that sort of ending. 2-0-2 Blues so far.
Yep, I'm one game away from a headset.
You disgust me.
These days,
Mm.
being a public official really kills
Actually, to be honest, I think even if I threw the next if I threw this set, I think I'd get it anyway because the only other player behind me is Artie, and I beat him.
I guess you have to look on the scoreboard for that. But anyway,
Yep.
I updated your name on the overlay. I can't
Alright.
believe he scammed us all out of a headset.
Yep.
Get ready.
Thank you to whoever picked this date because it made sure that Tez and Jedi Link couldn't come in.
And oh, by the way, thank you to Halowood for their $50 donation. Oh, I can't read the message because it's so small on my screen, and I'm trying to pay attention to 3 screens at once.
Great stream. Awesome runs. Hope we beat cancer as fast as we beat Bruce Cruz.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Well,
This is my first ANZ FGC charity event. Really proud with what we've done over the years.
oh, happy birthday to Ruse Cruz!
Yep.
That was a bad assist call by me.
Congratulations. Yeah. And with the right super to hit both of them at the end there. Brutal.
And I got too greedy.
Super right back. Get in there. Alright,
not good.
switching to Carmine here. So we'll see what is going to happen. Tragedy is what's happening. We hear Ruse just wants that headset.
Oh,
he wants
he
it big.
baits my burst! And now I'm eating it. Enhanced super?
No, it's not actually the enhanced one, which is why this might kill.
Okay.
You got level 3 Resonance Blaze coming up, provided you don't reach level 4.
Oh, I blocked that. So,
Level three.
That DP's there unblockable, so you block that move while in the air, which means I get to run up and DP for free.
Yeah, that's a Joker's trick
Yep.
right there.
That's me dead!
And Ruse taking
Yep.
it. Ruse
Yeah.
basically unbeatable now. In this
And I believe
scoreboard.
that is actually tournament set. Unless,
Hey,
yeah, unless Code Geass Hater comes. Oh yeah, unless no, it's not Code Geass Hater.
It's
It's
Crash
Gas-
Hater 2001.
Oh yep.
so Artie Blazy versus Fiery now.
So what do we have left then? Got Artie Blazy Fiery. Has Fiery and Routed
all
happened?
matches for me.
Okay, I need to pass.
Yep.
Well, the good thing is, if you've already won the tournament, it does mean that in the event we run over, we can just shut it off and switch to the next game. Because viewers at home have their results. Let's take a
Yeah.
look at that schedule. What is coming up after BBTAG? Skullgirls!
Mm-hmm.
Skullgirls at 6:30. It's got a good turnout as well.
The
It's exciting.
Skullgirls? Skullgirls is a video game.
And arms race
people in the
retarded
community know
resets.
People in the community know I have a relationship with the game because I did well in the first game it ever had. Had some poor entrance at times. I tried to run stuff in 2012, but Skullgirls is an extremely good long sets game. Is the short version. I'm not a big fan of it tournament-wise, but for long sets and money matches, it is extremely good.
Skullgirls looks like a lot of fun, but at the same time, it looks like a game that requires far too much more time than I can afford to give to it. So,
It's a game
unfortunately, the world has spared my Bella cock.
You've got to learn matchups in that game.
Absolutely.
And
Because
specifically
there
player
have been dirty
matchups.
resets. Oh yeah.
That's why it's such a great long sets game.
Hmm.
Because everyone runs out of magic tricks in their bags, and you then actually are then playing a different style of game.
Although there is one other reason why I don't play that game, and that's specifically because one player was at a tournament and Mike Z got into the elevator with him, farted, and then walked out without apologizing.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
And so in recognition of that man's suffering, I also will not play Skullgirls competitively.
Look for stories. So we have here, Fiery is switching to Izuyoi time. Wants that Morrigan dash.
Apparently he hit accept before he could actually switch to Izuyoi in our match.
Ah.
Izuyoi is a very nice character in this game.
You know, I've seen some Izuyoi, so I know that she has, say, as her fireball, she's got the good fireball from
Happy
Ooh,
birthday,
that's
Artie.
but how does her movement rules work? Does she still have the
Double
two
happy
modes to switch?
birthday to Artie.
Hey, so does Izuyoi only have the Morrigan dash, or does she have a ground run as well?
Ground
I
run
believe.
is... I think she has a ground run.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to double tap 6-6 to run in this game, you just press forward and you run. You can't walk in this game though.
Yeah.
Alright, so you just hold forward for ground dash and you double tap for Morrigan dash?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Neat.
So that's a very quick 1 to
Yeah.
Fiery.
Get ready. Get ready.
I'm also gonna have a look at the
And as
scores.
I said before, Fiery's a very smart player, and when he can play patiently, he's very scary. But Artie has demonstrated that he has some very strong reads.
Artie has also spent a lot of time labbing this game. If you check his Twitter feed, you'll see a lot of the block strings and pressure, concepts that he's been using in this tournament.
Yeah, you let Fiery do lab time and go nuts. Especially his Akatsuki.
Oh yeah.
Fiery Twitter is Vocaloids and Akatsuki tag for Undenied.
You just don't look at his lines.
That's modern Twitter, you have to. Trust me, there are people in this call right now who have far more intimidating Twitter game.
Ooh, that DP.
Almost as intimidating as that block string with the Shifu extension and the tag. Ooh, big damage here. Does the
And
Shifu
he just goes straight into the super because it kills.
Back to that Hakumen, wants to set
Fiery
up there.
himself for donating.
Cross it up into the head with the meter to do the pickup here.
Fiery says, GG guys, great tournament, first time playing BBTAG, ooh woo.
Oh wow!
How does he donate when he's playing?
Magic.
I am so confused right now. I guess Fiery's
because he's
kind of
got
the king
green
of
hair.
multitasking. Or maybe the tick is a bit slow.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, I
maybe it's
presume
someone
it's
else
a tick
pretending to
delay.
be Fiery. Who knows?
Yes.
I'm just gonna believe Fiery is magical.
We see there with that game that yeah, Artie definitely has the potential to run it back, and is making good on that.
Yeah, Hakum and Hilda's a really interesting team because they patch up each other's weaknesses really well.
Yeah, I really like that shell. I might actually pick it up because I want to play Hilda, but I wanted to play Hilda 9, and Hilda 9 is not very good synergy.
Yeah. 9 is one of the stupidest characters in the game. Scarlet
She's
Vein,
great.
I am convinced, is the best move in the entire game, just like move in general. It's incredible, especially when done in the air.
And the consistency on Mitsuru 9 doing back assist plus jumpy is not there now that they've changed what her back assist is on 9. So yeah, time to switch away from that.
Oh,
Ooh.
good bait, but
Yep.
we see multiple times actually just Hilda's DP being hard to punish because Hilda hovers in the air.
Yeah, I actually in a game against Artie earlier, I actually lost because when I went to punish Hilda after her DP, because she was airborne, my DP punish combo is meant for grounded opponents.
Grounded based one, yes. We need to do something that actually starts off with a 5A pickup.
Yep. Ooh, Dave's using Kaze.
Kaze,
tags,
Izuyoi. Yes. Tag that damage on.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the mix up?
DP, but oh no, not a
It
good
was
DP.
throwing to active switch, but which is a really devastating option because it punishes blocking.
And with the switch back in there, can't
Cross
burst for a
raid
while.
giving Hilda the regen.
Yeah.
But Hilda's
Yeah, the DP there to just get out of that mix up.
Ooh.
With punish!
Hey,
No!
not quite fast enough. Oh,
Spawning in line, yes. Yeah, not just a very fast super, not invul, but there is a little bit of invul on the super right at the end.
Oop. Once again, License Supers suck. They lose to all sorts of things which you wouldn't think they do.
Yeah, for a setup with negative edge fireball character, I'm really not impressed with Vice.
Hmm. Her friend not as good. She's essentially a slightly worse version of Mitsuru.
Except with bad supers.
Well, yeah, like I said, slightly worse version of Mitsuru.
Yeah, she doesn't have the buttons of Mitsuru. She doesn't have the reverse beat pressure of Aurier.
Yeah. Aurier actually surprisingly strong in this game. She's who Jedi Link's picking up.
I mean, Aurier's good in most games. Every game she's in.
Yep.
There's much like Mitsuru. Like, if you're picking a fencer who just get rush punches in very quickly, then you're probably gonna have some strengths.
Yep.
Sorry, I announced a match wrong. It's Fiery versus Rowden.
Okay.
Whew.
Well, it seems like
Same.
Len and Fire are gonna have to play each other again, anyway. So they will play each other later. So they're already playing.
Yeah.
Oh no, they've already switched over. Len's back on pass, and now Ryan's here.
Well, as long as one of them play their matches, it's valid. So, I'm just trying to get Fiery through his matches.
Yep.
Now I don't actually know how
Man's
to
in high
text chat in
demand.
here. I'm gonna ask Rowden to fight.
And I'll be right back. I need some water. Remember, stay hydrated.
Especially in
Sorry.
Don't let your
bushfires.
body be a bushfire victim.
You gotta be cool around fire safety.
I've been hearing on the radio, for people who are actually affected and have to leave, they're advised to carry, what seems like absurd amounts of water. Because you would drink a lot of water in that situation where you're trying to leave an absurdly hot and dry area.
Oh, you need lots of water when there's fire conditions. Also, just even the potential to just put out something that's near you if it's going to catch up. But yeah, Pete, you need lots of water to live. Drink water, it's good. Alright, so Fiery, we see there that signature patience and poking with the ways he's responding to those assists, just a single button. Not gonna enough to tag it away. Back hit on that DP, connecting. Ooh, blocking that overhead in the net play. Strong stuff by Rowden. Alright, we're gonna get some new things here.
Rowden's from New Zealand, so maybe his internet's good. Oh no, kind of happy birthday. Switch out the Yang.
Tagging at the end there, but two Yangs here, but
Good reject into new game plan. New loves her reject cards. Oh!
oh, with punish here, yes. Oh no. Nah, burst attempt by Fiery not paying off here,
Sandwich,
but
not quite sandwich.
Fiery's got the big mode. A bit too far away from the corner there. If you're in the corner, then that overhead will actually lead into a full combo. Even without assist. Here we go, Fiery. He's got level 4 resonance, so very big comeback potential here. If he doesn't get anti-air for being greedy with that rush punch. It's not Mitsuru rush punch, that's for sure.
Resonance is very powerful. It prevents bursting, it enhances supers, it enhances meter gain, and it allows you to regenerate red health. But at the same time, you only get it once, and it only lasts for about 15 seconds. If you pop Resonance and then get hit with a long combo that goes for longer than that, then you've just wasted it, and you don't have access to that incredibly powerful resource.
Yeah. It's no level 3 sparking as far as HP regen, that's for sure.
Yeah. Some characters have the privilege of being able to actually pop it safely within combos. Hazama's one of them, because if you do Jayaguru Tenjin, you have several years before they come back around.
Laughs in Carmine.
Yep. Carmine has that
Just chuck him in the
privilege too.
bloodhouse.
Yep.
Just chuck him in the bloodhouse and whiff your combo after.
Yep.
How's the Carmine laugh go?
Depends on the language.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of common things that aren't just.
English Iori versus English Adachi is a treat because they're both calling each other dumbass and asshole the whole time.
And calling bullshit.
As long as I bear the
Yep.
Oh, the days of English dub Ragnar fighting Noel. You just see, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid.
Gauntlet dumbass!
It even happens in BBTAG. Second hit of Ragnar's Gauntlet Hades, he can say just Gauntlet dumbass. I'm not kidding. It's a real thing.
Yep.
Very rude.
Yeah, it's actually a very scary character in this game. Once she has touch of jet combos on just about on the entire cast actually. They require a lot of meter and they can be bursted, but if you're in a situation where they can't burst,
Like this one.
Oh, meatballs! The smart decision there by Fiery. I'm gonna go for the damage just yet. This will probably drop. I'm just gonna get Aki off
Happy
it.
birthday to Rowden. Into a drop.
Fiery really committing to this Vice, and I think that's the weak link in every team that he's made with us.
The BBTAG isn't his main game, or even a game that I've seen
you
him
didn't
play
have to need the
much.
push block there, unfortunately. If you block while your assist is getting hit, it's usually a good idea to just push block, because that will usually stop them from continuing their combo on your assist.
Yes.
And if they are actually doing a real combo, then chances are you'll be able to get something else too. Oop.
And bloop, that's
You
a
know,
good
everything
Vice.
is worth
Gain
it.
4 meter, delete the other character.
Oh no, that big read by Fiery. And Fiery not the sort to usually just pop Resonance Raw, he wants to like do something first.
Yeah. If you pop Resonance Raw, you're giving the other person a free mix-up.
Yep.
That, and sometimes
But
you
if
want
you
to
wait too
save
much-
your Rezo for later on in the match. Especially when you have lots of red health, that can be regen.
Yeah.
Especially important for Carmine.
If they're not going to kill you in one combo, it's generally a good idea to hold on to your Resonance. Because the later you use it, the better off you are.
Provided you don't just die. Like me.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate proviso.
This one, you take. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Fiery sticking with that team.
Oh,
Getting something going here. With a knockdown, is there a setup here? Yeah, cool, Shie, do a cross up. Fair enough.
Goes out of the
yeah, unfortunately Fiery couldn't punish that burst, which meant that it was essentially free and guaranteed.
I believe he had the boot gauge to do it, but yeah.
He didn't. Although then again, due to this code, we might be talking about different moments in the match.
Not the most involved on that super.
Oh, that is filthy.
Oh, the sandwich into the overhead.
5C. Every member of the cast has a universal overhead.
Yep.
Its properties vary though, depending
Before
on.
the Blazblue one, Blazblue characters are very fast 5Cs.
They're unsafe on them.
Whereas Udis characters are all hopping ones that
Whoa, he
have
blocked
a
most
much
of
bigger horizontal reach, so they're used for more of a low crush.
They're also like much easier to block on reaction, and at the same time, they're safe on block.
Ooh, that is not good.
Ooh.
Rowan just was keeping Fiery in close range, so he couldn't just tag out Weiss for free.
Here we go. Is Rowden gonna burst? Nope. He's gonna let that damage happen. Since Fiery didn't go for the kill.
Yeah, it would be a really good time to pop Resonance.
Yeah,
Lots of red
Fire's
health.
gonna wait until he's killed.
Note that
He
Rowan has
might
a lot
now.
of
He might now
meter.
that Nui's back in.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we are. Oh man, big read
If he
there.
knows his optimal combo, this is a dead character. But he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure you can just do Tadaki Kaja and then do like an A string into Godfist, and that would have
Yes, he
killed.
can.
Oh, is that a blue beat?
It was.
So blue beat. So when the combo
Random
gauge
super.
blue, it means that there was a drop somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But they didn't check
At
out.
hit number 20, actually. BBTAG's combo display system is actually really good. If you notice that the diamonds appear like appearing behind the numbers, they actually show like how much hit stun decay is like has taken place. So if you're just freestyling your combo and if you're not sure you got an uncertain hit or something, you can actually see how many loops or how many more hits you can get before they'll like fall out of it. So generally when it starts glowing, it's time to do your ender.
Congrats to Rowden on taking that set.
Yeah, congratulations.
So it's either Len versus Fiery, or if Fiery doesn't want a marathon, I'll hop on.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of round robin and the way it's set up lends itself to marathons, like Bruce had earlier.
Ideally, round robins you have just enough setups that everyone's playing all their matches at the same time.
At a local, yeah, but in this case we have enough time slot to make everyone play. Well, we only have half an hour left, but no, I think that's enough, given that I'll get destroyed pretty quickly.
So how many games are left now?
Okay.
4.
Blood is boiling.
All of which involve me.
Jeez, don't give yourself a heart attack, old man.
Hybrid Gauntlet.
Yep.
Alright, you can do it.
Just watch, senpai.
The final boss, and by boss I mean organizer, not villain.
Escape from crossing fate.
It's like fighting the Staff Ghost in F-Zero.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, these matches probably will be as quick as doing one of those staff ghosts.
Yeah.
Just because this game's as fast as F-Zero.
Oh, I need to update the scores.
You got any staking strats for this game? Like, do you want to pick like Black Ball when you're in the Adachi matchup, for example?
Well, the Zama is actually very good at snaking.
Yeah, thank you for following that up.
Oh, unfortunate drop. Use one of the strongest characters in this game.
Oh my goodness, what is that nonsense? Both toss an EX Fireball and use wins clean.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I honestly expected Hyde's bigger pizza to,
I mean,
to...
that's what. It's what, like, Ziogar is the name of use when you do the EX? That's lame. Like, Black Orbiter, that's a fireball that should be winning every exchange.
There we go again.
Agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiery... Like, I'm the real grappler here. That was real quick.
Yep.
You wanna get scooped, boy? I'll give you scoops.
I'm just gonna very quickly flick over to the bracket. Just scrolling down. Huh. Why is it not updated on this thing? Oh no, I've reached the bottom. There's an ad.
How are we going for time?
We have half an
It's
hour left.
5:57.
Oh, we still have half an hour. Blimey. Oh, boy.
Yumi Taker. I'm not sure how much time is into this team, but Yumi Taker is Taker's most real team.
Yeah. Yumi is a huge damage character, as well as having some real grimy high-low setups.
Yeah. Incredibly dry, but she's incredibly strong.
Crossing fate. Fight.
And particularly in Netplay, it can be quite difficult to judge on when her wreckers are going to stop happening.
Yep.
Because that B-Wrecker can just go forever. She's got an airtight block string, but it's very okay.
Oh
See,
no!
and
Ooh, DP punish time.
yeah, that 5B. Huge reach.
Ow!
Oh man,
bad burst.
hitting the burst with a jump. Full power land in action right now.
Slap him with those big triangle claws.
Fiery, he don't care now. He's
Grab
playing a
him
big boy.
back.
There we go. First Taker throw of the tournament.
Oop.
They're going for those reads again though, Fiery. He's ready though. He's remembered to jump.
Time for Fiery to say goodbye to his friends.
Yeah, Wildstein's dead. Gigantic Taker driver. What a move.
Ooh. High DP, super good.
Nice call out.
Fiery has run out of energy for this game. He's just going in, and
Yeah.
it's paying off.
Yep.
I mean, because he's also running the Ozodo stream.
Counter.
He's actually on duty for longer than I am. He's also got Eunice to do
High
tonight.
DP.
Yeah, Eunice is at midnight, isn't it?
Yeah. for the real
It really
under
is
night
the
down
under
under
night.
night experience. Oh, crunch!
Time to say goodbye to his friends.
Yeah,
Once
that's
again.
inside. Yeah, it truly is the 1000 recurrence night coming up tonight. Bless you, under night naming.
Hopefully, we won't see too many unreal black things.
So long as they're just black orbiters, I guess.
Oof.
Get ready.
Alright, Fire, he's sticking to this team. He's sticking to the team I don't care anymore. Len, of course, still locked to this one. We'll see if Len's able to
Harvard and
really...
Wolstein are both really strong characters.
We'll see if Len's able to get one of those situations where the assist is out and you do B then A wrecker, and you get that big auto follow up and then raw tag. That stuff's very cool with Yumi.
What I really want to see are some retarded ice resets.
Yeah, ice is also nonsense. This game took so much care to make sure that Jin and Mitsuru didn't have ice nonsense. And they're just, yeah, Yumi gets it.
I mean, Mitsu's
Ice
ice
also
nonsense that
is
apparently
bad.
her ice moves aren't subject to hit stun decay or something, but it's not like massively noticeable. And then there's Yumi's ice. But wow, Fiery doing so well with his fundies.
Taiga and Yumi actually have some. Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, here we go.
Unfortunately, doesn't seem like Link quite knows the all the dumb grime that Yumi's famous for.
And they've got to get back that control, and like Fiery is really putting the fun in Fundy. Here we go. There's the wrecker with the assist.
Oh!
Spin with the read. Oh my. Oh,
We grapple player. All about the. Oh no, here we go.
Yeah, that's a
dead
good tick
Yumi.
throw. You grit me last match. I know how to do that. You can play that game. Resonance and incoming.
Grapple.
No. Big, oh no, but with throw in the DP, armoring through. Fiery, you got no meter.
You need some resonance.
The frame traps. Paying off.
Ooh. Taking it with the DP.
Throwing that one around, throwing that away in the end there by Fiery. He had the meter, he had the opportunity, but he did an air throw instead. Went for that hard read.
Had the upper hand this time around.
Alright, both sticking to their guns. Shout out to the heart blitz tank icon for Len.
I can feel it.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight. Counter.
Can you take this? Let's never. I think not.
Alright, getting tagged with the edge of the former 6C there by Voltstein once again. Leading to reactions, no fear. You wanna be a wacky push buttons guy, Fiery? I know how to do that too, says Len.
I don't know why
Tags there.
that aerial overhead attack that Yumi did then, that actually steals the corner. It's an incredibly dirty cross-up.
Yep. Oh, the spacing here, but hey, Fiery, he's just got basic Resonance Blaze now.
Yep.
Just advancing his way in. There's no fireballs.
I love magnetism.
Big reads here, but Spark Volt punish. Got that ice. Ooh, looking for those air tech resets.
Hey, winning the
Train
trade.
still pays off. The fear of Taiga finally coming in right now. 3 for 3 on those tech traps not working.
Oh, that sick backdash. That was amazing.
Yep.
Taiga backdash, the legend. Backdash throw. Yeah, Taiga traditionally has a very, very good backdash involved in frame 1.
Yep.
And that is still the case here.
He honestly needs it.
Yeah, he can't run. His arms are shorter than Voldstone's.
Okay, I think I set myself next. Yep, I'm playing.
Yep.
But no, why am I passing? Alright. Oh no, I forgot to... Panicking! I need to update the scores! By the way, reminder for folks, you can still donate. The link is gameraid.live. All proceeds going towards New South Wales Rural Fire Service and to Wires, who do wildlife conservation and emergency care stuff. So me versus Len.
Oh, opening that Yumi up. Nice throw.
However, you gotta remember to jump back rather than forward for those instant overheads. But no matter that. Oh, hate to see that here. Okay, Len, he's warmed up with his Yumi now, going for the knockdown rather than the corner carry.
Oh no, crunch.
Oh no, Sledge.
Oh.
Yes, yes, walk backwards. The greatest anti-throw attempt.
Okay, you're just like pulling Mitsuru in so that you can punish him more easily.
I need to stop doing that jump C. Okay, oh good.
Line saving us here, he's in.
Why'd I do that? Oh, that was a safe jump.
Ooh.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the characters Len's put
He
the
just does a command grab in there, so.
Yep, he knows I'm scared.
big reads, just jumping.
Yep.
Yeah. Air grabs, of course, pretty much the domain entirely of grapplers in this game. Not a universal mechanic like most Dark System Works games. Which does very much change the way that you engage in air situations.
And there goes all my meter.
Because in BlazBlue and Persona, like instant air dash air throw is very much an approach option.
9 plus.
And in Guilty Gear, of course.
Now I'm dead.
Bolted. Oh, by the way, for the record, don't think that your mirror will save you. Spark Bolt goes through projectiles now.
Really?
Yeah, it works the way it should. Unfortunately.
Oh, that is unfortunate for me indeed.
But at the same time, won't go through Bloodhouse.
Yeah, but that's if I can follow up off Bloodhouse. That requires a brain.
Alright.
Gotta race through this bracket.
Interesting bit of trivia about Carmine. He's not actually using his blood, but the fact that he thinks he is means that he starts feeling tired and exhausted, and so hence why he takes the damage. That damage is actually entirely the placebo effect.
Yeah. Unist is basically a part of the Warhammer universe. Carmine may think that he's an in-birth, but he is in fact an orc. So does that mean that Macabre is a Tyrannid?
I think it would.
Oh, no. Or
Unfortunate.
yeah. Try and guarantee that kill, but
Yep.
yeah, like early super is an anti-burst
Ouch, I
method.
got grabbed. Thank you to Dr. Beast for your donation.
Sweet. Go low there.
Ooh, unfortunate, no punish for that DP. Oh, grab.
Matters not. Focuses on other things.
Oh. What?
Ooh, nice.
Okay, donors, give Hybrid your energy.
Yep.
Make sure to thank her for all the work
Well,
she's put in.
unfortunately, unable to punish that first. Ooh.
I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Rip.
Up with buttons. So does Carmine
Oh, I
does Carmine
backdashed.
like immediately go into the up follow up? Or is
No.
it something that's
Optional.
So you can just go.
Oh, whoa, that was sick.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh yes, but avoid the gadget finger. Nah.
Yep.
2 grabs anyway.
and Mitsuru gets decommissioned. A change, because on the internet usually people are commissioning art of Mitsuru rather than decommissioning her.
By the way, remind
Sorry,
everyone
Mitsuru,
who's
you're cancelled.
playing in the
No
tournament
more
to
fan
actually
art.
report your scores.
ready.
So after this, you've got what? Rowden, then blah.
I rest all that I
Alrighty,
have
game
upon the
2.
tip of this
Smash them up.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
It's just a ninja. Ninja aren't real.
Yep.
You know,
I'm very
heard-
confident that the historical ninja had very little in common with Yumi.
I mean, ninja do love sushi, which is a perfect food.
Oh no, the push block!
And
Tragedy.
Yumi, when not having enough Yumi knowledge to punish.
That's all good. All happens.
That's,
Oh no, that's.
yeah, I don't know how to deal with this.
The way to deal with Sledge is low attacks, by the way.
It's important information for everyone to know.
Yeah.
See, there's some traditional habits from previous patch play coming in for RB there. Always got to retrain your hands.
Ooh,
Strategies.
nice super.
Yep.
Oh no.
Ah, but Hybrid learns right back at hey, make him whiff. Nice stuff, nice stuff. And whiffed overhead there to get Len to try and push a button on wake up, and no, that
I'm
was
in a very bad position right now.
The grapplers though, you can still... Oh no, the
They can
resets.
tech up you. Let's go, Potemkin. Oh, but the big reads. Too big there.
Oh, let's see.
Alright, well, Resonance, take the mix up. Yes, yes, yes.
There we go. Good job, Hybrid.
I learned something from him. I learned how to
Hang on, just
backdash.
gotta duck out for another minute again.
Alright. Okay, so I'll try and step up to the plate in terms of commentary.
Get ready. Get ready.
By the way, how do you guys like my plate?
Oop, I'd actually minimized to check the scores, so I'll have to see on the next match.
While you're at it, could you count how many matches there are left?
Okay, I believe that's now 2-1 Len's way.
Correct.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
And after that, it's Rowden versus you.
Oh no, he actually punished that.
That's
I should have respected that.
playing it, yeah. It's ironic, despite it looking like Hybrid was actually playing much better, thanks to Carmine's like self-damage, you actually lost more life despite that great opening.
Yep.
Ooh, combo drop, gets punished. Ooh.
Oh man, I failed to pop cross combo. Oh well, that's fine.
Oh, it does mean you couldn't actually pop it and you used up all your partner gauge.
Oh right. Get away from. Oh wow, that clashed. That's crazy. Now I'm dead.
Yeah, Len didn't actually need to use that meter to guarantee the kill unless he was unconfident about his combo knowledge, because without that assist gauge, Hybrid was unable to burst. Ooh, blood cut Bloodhouse. Ooh, nice.
Ha, slows. Watch your feet.
Yep. Ooh.
Woo.
And Hybrid takes another game. Match point.
Yeah, it is. I honestly wasn't expecting this. Maybe I should have not put everything on stream.
Well, we've still got this is almost the last set, and yeah, we're actually already like we've got 17 minutes for you for
We need 5 minutes to
At
wrap up
most,
though.
yeah. True.
I'm doing every TO's worst nightmare. They're going to game 5.
Yep. Oh.
Have you seen that one rhyme? I'm a little TO, short and stout.
I have actually, but I
Yeah.
can't recall it off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Like something. Like, don't go to game 5. Don't time them out. When you hear the bracket, when you start the bracket, hear me shout. Quit your friendlies or get the F out. Have you? Yeah, it's so good.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Oh. Two droids with such an amazing move. And Len getting hit with the instant overhead. And now Tega getting bullied in the corner.
Oh no.
Whoop. And punishing that bad burst too.
It's more like I got lucky.
Yep.
I can't believe Mary Karen saved me.
Yep.
I should burst.
Yep.
Oh, good pickup by Len.
Yep. And that's the end of that. Oop. Luckily he's unable to call off it. Yeah, Library having to burst there. Ooh, cool drawing directly into a DP. And now Mitsu's dead. Can Harmine take it? Let's see. Ooh, nice.
Whew, just got the Nemo in time.
Is this a dead Tega?
Woohoo!
Yes, it is. Alright.
Oh no, I got grabbed!
Ooh.
I think that's it.
Not necessarily. No, it's not.
Again. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Wow, good job! Right to the wire. Right down to the wire.
Yeah, that could have been anyone's. Could have been anyone's game.
But it was yours.
Thank you to Len for being such a good opponent, by the way. And I believe I'm fighting Artie Blazy now.
Have fun.
Whew. Could you please report the score for me?
Already done.
Thank you. Thank you, backup Tio.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
That's Artie.
And of course, you can make donations through gameraid.live. That is GAMRAID.LIVE.
Mm-hmm. Remember, that's what we're all here for.
Get ready. Get ready.
Okay, since I'm playing so much, I'm gonna ask you to do the announcements now. Of
Okay.
Ruse.
Alright, well, we don't have that many matches left.
So we have what, Hybrid Artie and Hybrid
I threw away my sympathy long ago.
Rowden?
You have
Yep.
no business
I
here.
believe we also have Rowden versus Len.
Ooh, that's
Can't
not
escape
really
from
enough
crossing
time.
fate.
Oh well.
I mean, we can always just do some of them off stream.
Yep.
Because of
we
how
know
the
who
combination
won.
of players work, it won't work. Oh no, I forgot he can punish on reaction. He can punish burst on
Yep.
reactions.
With the extension by Hilda, just guarantee that corner carry here, and with the super ender.
Oh no, I thought the Super End up. That's just Optimum 6P.
Yep. I was just
Oh,
No,
almost
I was
coming
not.
with that.
I was not ready for that to actually hit.
You gotta learn those Hilda gaps.
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Normally I
That's,
expect a
rough
low
one.
later because I play Unist.
Super poor. Oh, they're
Should not have
different in this
worked.
game.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about negative edge overheads in this, at least.
Oh no!
Oh.
I was hoping that actually hit.
Excellent work blocking that. Ooh, and even punishing.
Ouch!
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Artie
no, the
Pla-
police!
it's very tempting to just autopilot in quarter forward
Oh,
with Hilda.
I got impatient.
Ooh, that's a grimy
I see.
setup for their next up.
Ooh.
Oh, rip
Oh,
me!
Yukikaze.
Yukikaze says no.
You can never be too. You can't be too predictable with your pressure against Harkonnen. Otherwise, that happens.
By the way, whoever's spectating, probably try to. You need to press A at the end cards to put everyone back into the room quicker.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it does
Yeah,
that.
it's because I was away. I was away from the computer for a bit. That was slowing it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
This is going to be a quick match, anyways.
Sure is.
You must
Artie's
be
a really
punished.
strong player.
Yep, and this is a very fast game.
Yep.
Which is remarkable when you've got a Hilda who's known for being such a low damage character, but of course, Hilda's not here to be Hilda. Hilda is here to make sure Hakumen is always in.
Filthy enabler.
To justify your existence?
Yes.
Then show me your strength.
Keep enabling the white void habits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those voids are incredibly annoying to deal with his armor for the record.
Oh, the footsie's there.
Good.
He just tip of 5B. Hakumen. Oh, going for that 5A conversion, bit too high in the air. No worries. Cross combo.
Oh, dropped by Artie, but then picks it back up.
Matter. Let's just pick it back up, get that Shippu in there.
Yep.
Yeah, fair call on that burst. Just
Yep.
stay alive.
Proactive switch, one of the dirtiest tricks in this game.
I keep on getting antsy on wake up. Because I just don't want to deal with that pressure. Artie's pressure's really
It's
scary.
very tough. He has a true block string that lasts for about 15 seconds, with several high lows in it.
Now the Eunice tech.
Ooh,
Fighting Yakia now. Hey, no respecting on wake up. Poor proposition when you held her. You gotta respect her.
ooh, unfortunate drop.
Get away from me!
You got this. You got this. You're still alive. Nice blocking. Block
Oh,
the overhead.
no.
But
Yukikaze.
Good
strikes
reads
again.
by Artie.
Yep.
that is your destiny apparently to always run into the Yukikaze.
I mean, isn't everyone's destiny, though? When you're playing up against a decent or above Hakumen?
That's what happens when everyone fights me in this game.
Oh. Okay.
Get ready.
Alright. Game 3. Match point for Artie.
Yep.
Continuing the quest to get this bracket finished.
Yep.
We can all have dinner.
Yep.
I threw away.
My connection
Ready to
against
watch dog?
Artie is actually pretty good right now, so I'm okay with
Yeah, it's
taking
only
it.
blocking his arm tattoo, which is very challenging. Ooh.
Go with those lows, yeah.
The true DP of good hitbox design.
Oh man, I really like the assist call, do the overhead thing, because if it connects, then Hilda just gets a million years to get a pickup.
Yeah.
Now, keeping the pressure up, I
I
can't...
said Hakumen's out there for such a long time. That's what really sets up the switching back and forth that's going on. Yeah, this
Getting a
team
bit of
is
lag
really-
here, but...
And Hartman actually won the most recent EVO Japan.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a very strong character in this pack.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more character variety in tournaments across the board around the world in this game now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Even in
Less
this
than
tournament alone,
Yuzu
thanks to
and,
Fiery.
Yeah.
That's death.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for playing.
And now... Oh, Ruse, did you announce another match?
Yes, the next match is actually Rowden versus Hybrid.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. That's
Well, there's
the...
also
The marathon.
Rowden versus Len.
Oh, wait. So Rowden's fighting me next?
Yes. And then it's Len fighting Rowden. Oh, actually, no, yeah, according to this, it's Rowden versus Len now.
Rowden
Oh.
is... Okay, Rowden's fighting me now.
Yeah, he's here, so that's just what we'll do.
Yeah, Rowden, Lendon, Rowden...
Big TO gauntlet for the sake of those affected by the bushfires. Because
Yep.
that is some scary stuff out there. Scarier than those Hakumen mix-ups. And you saw how terrified I was.
Oh yeah, there's some very nasty pressure both in game and in the real world.
I think if we work together, Chie's kicks might be even stronger.
Yeah. Rather than playing an English Yang and Japanese Chie. Right thing to do. See, one of the nice things about this game is that it's just like very similar to anybody who's bought a Morajune setup in MVC 3. You can call some assists and then happy birthday.
Rowden, I'm gonna get TOD to death. Oh, I guess not.
Oh, God. The scramble. Ivory, please. Okay, you got Carmine. No, you don't got Carmine.
I know, this is
Never
not
mind.
how I win.
Yeah, you need to hit them in order to win, you know.
Yep.
I know I need to hit them. It's not
Yeah,
working.
You guys
it's
have to
TOD
play that
here.
game. It's just like Taekwondo. Shout out to the Taekwondo health bar system. I respect the creativity. Have any of you seen that footage?
I have actually, yeah.
She just flies right back at me and destroys me.
Yep, Rowden looking to speedrun the tournament.
Yep. Rowden is getting the empathy for my plight.
Save the frames, not Carmine. What a nerd.
Yeah, Carmine is a silly nerd.
Huge nerd.
Oh, by the way, Ruse, have you called the last match back in?
The last match is going to be Rowden versus Len, so I'll go harass Len.
Yeah, go summon Len because...
I mean, please don't harass him, just ask him to
summon
come in.
him, don't harass him.
ちゃんのパンチも強いけどさ、私の蹴りの方がちょっとだけ強いかもよ。
Let's go. Let's go.
From crossing fate.
Please don't armor me.
Oh, he went for it. He's a young player. Hold forward, push B. That's how you play this game. Like, every time I play Yang in tournament, I'm amazed about how much that actually works. To just go, yeah, hold forward, push B. And then it doesn't work. I'm like, well, no. How do you actually play this game? Oh, we got ice though.
Yep.
Oh man, but just the tip of that jumpy, but nah. Too high in the air, you had to do jumpsy immediately after to get a conversion.
Get away from me!
Gotta watch your height-specific setups and combos. Yeah, rush punch, get that meter.
Good push block by Rowden.
Just the auto combo end of the.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And good call on that DP too.
Oh no, I air dashed.
Meatballs. You're getting a bit too hungry for victory there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, if the meatballs are really cheap, does that mean they're from IKEA?
Oh,
Oh, smart resonance pop in.
Oh no.
not a smart button press
That was
though.
the layer mix-up right there. Okay, I've got a counter in your face, and then I'm gonna do it again.
It's just because you don't have enough time to truly react to that.
Yeah, some of the counter supers.
By the time you've
Uh,
reacted
yeah,
to
yeah.
that, they're invuln again.
Well, yeah, it's one of the worst feelings in the world is on Netplay when you see somebody do a counter DP, press a button to punish it, and then get caught by the second counter DP they did immediately.
Oh yeah, trying to punish like Jin DP online in BBCF. Ugh.
ちゃんのパンチも強い。
Yep.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
At least the DDP mix-up is not quite as scary
Oh yeah.
as it was in say CP too.
Oh.
Alright, this is
Right,
it.
not leading in that burst.
Hybrid. Come on, Hybrid, you're gonna win this, and then the next two games, you condemn yourself to the
I'm a
tournament running
tired
over.
Tio. I thought you'd understand.
Ooh, what a happy
Thank you for the
birthday.
health.
Boom! Nobody's kicking out of that big boot, brother. Oh yes!
Ooh.
Yes, the cross-up mirror. He's dashing around. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, take that, Chie.
Yeah.
Oh, the instant overhead! Nice! Yeah, back away. I like
That
this.
is
I like this.
unreactable, even offline.
Oh no, this could hurt a bit.
Alright, we got optimized loops there. Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, Rowden's been playing Yang
But
for a
Yang's
really
still
long
slightly
time.
in semblance, so.
Not enough meter to kill, but...
Yep.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
that was
Yeah,
very
it's still
bad.
full team, but nah. Start to let her burn. Now it's time. And yeah, that's gonna... that resonance...
Oh no!
Ah! Come on, one time! Yes. Full set, full set, full
No!
set.
Yep. Good job, Hybrid. Taking as much time as possible because in 1 minute, this block is over.
So yes, coming up next will of course be Skullgirls.
After
And
this time slot finishes in about 10 minutes, hopefully.
It's 6:30 right now.
I know, Skullgirls is supposed to be on now.
Whoop.
Honestly, I don't care that the intros are skipped.
Yeah, screw Skullgirls. That's cool. All cool. We need to step off and switch it over. That is cool. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Donate at gameraid.live.
Oh no.
GAMERAID.live. Make sure to bait your bursts. You say jumping in, hitting up back.
Yeah, you're gonna bet your hooks, you're not gonna catch many fish.
The good thing about the Yang Air combo is that you can just jump cancel it off any button. Because they're all gonna combo into each other.
Oh, it's too close for that to be a plus.
That was an interesting choice of DP there. I feel like that one was reading at burst that wasn't capable of happening because they weren't checking the meter.
Oh.
Oh yes, the extra follow-up. So, after you hit a 5C overhead, we never actually talked about this. There is an input that if you push A or B, at the end when the screen is flashing right, you would do some extra damage and build a bunch of meter based on how well you time it. Or you can spend a bar by pushing C and get some guaranteed big damage.
Why did I
Like
dash?
6,500 damage. It's quite nice.
Oh, and I'm probably dead if he knows his
Not
defense.
necessarily.
Can't burst out of this and they've got resonance, so yeah.
Yeah.
Punch, 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 punch. Oh no, survived the lariat.
Yep. Jump.
Alright.
D1. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, this ain't Marvel, mate. You can't just chicken block.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
Sorry,
GG.
I've kind of just lost it, so I've given 15 to Rowden on the...
Alright, so now it's Rowden versus Len.
Yeah, Len, get
Alright,
in here.
our last game.
Yep.
Alright. Pass me. Wait, Fiery, I think you reported the score wrong. I think I only got 1 against Rowden. Wait, yeah, I got 1 against Rowden.
I only got 2. Oh well.
What is
Why-
your
why
what
did
is
I
your
do-
opinion, Pitchy?
On Fiery versus Rowden.
Me
No.
versus Rowden just then.
I like some of the play that was happening there in some of those
The
games.
score! TOs can't count!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the score was 3-1, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
just update that.
So, yeah, change that. Change that please, Ruse. Okay, final match.
Yep.
I mean, we're not exactly going to be looking back. Ah, yes. Remember that one tournament where Hybrid held it up? Yeah. Let's check those exact numbers.
Yeah.
Not exactly affecting a national ranking ladder for this game.
Also, Hybrid, you probably want to update the HUD.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah, she can do that now. She has the power, finally.
Yep.
Alright, let's go Yumi. Yumi versus Len. Wait, no. Those aren't the words at all. Rowden versus Len. Let's take a quick look there. What we have.
Ooh.
That was cool.
Ooh, bad burst.
So this one actually is important. This determines third place.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, if Len beats Rowden, they'll be tied with them.
Ah. Ooh. Bad burst, but not punished.
Oh no, not quite TOD time. Well, now it's death time, I think.
Yeah, Len's
Yeah.
gonna die here. I got Yumi. Go up here, cross combo, big
Against
burst.
TA, don't burst.
Alright,
You
Yumi
lose
is
the character.
alive.
I shall return the favor.
Ooh, nice
counter.
counter.
Did Ice counter just counter TA's counter?
Oop, there we go. Quick match there.
Nacho.
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, right, I was competing with Yang
Alright,
Chan.
first game going to Rowden.
Yep.
Still in the mood to
The
fight,
attempts to
though.
tie things up.
There's gotta be
Whoa.
another opponent or two around here somewhere.
Leonard's face is sticking just
Hold on, I just need to.
its day. This is disturbing.
Okay, since Rowden wins, Len is allowed to change his team if he wants to. Let's see if he does that.
Yep.
And Len does have a number of teams. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
nice
can't.
kanji.
My
The
go-to.
Ruby character background's actually red, but because of Yang's gigantic hair, it almost looks like she's got the same background color as Chia and the other people characters.
Okay.
I'm just sitting back, drinking my delicious thermos of chai tea.
I'm already jealous.
I'm about to drink some good rainwater. Fortunately, there was not much ash, so the tanks were not contaminated at home.
That's rough.
Yep. Ooh. Zio got punished by Chie.
Bruce, shut your phone up.
That's here. Alrighty, nobody can burst out here, but EPs and the drops. That's
Solid
the lead
bait.
tactic. Go, Len. Watch your mix up after this knocks down. Got a delay grab.
Oh.
I can't believe she flew away.
The X flying shipboard whipped.
Alright, Rowden just wanted to stay alive, keep that health advantage here. And back away. There's a crackers. Ah, but you gotta crouch that one. Hey. Can't be in the air, can't be standing.
Yep. Alright, and you do it.
Kanji air grabs tech
No.
are a lot harder than Pega's.
Yeah. Kanji's are surprisingly strong, but he has some big weaknesses. If you put him on a team that can cover for them, he can do really well. But if you don't, he has problems.
Alright, Rowden on 1 point of getting that fully cleared out third place at 6 and 3.
Yeah.
And 2 rather.
Get ready.
Have of course Roos Kreese won 8 and lost 0. Artie Blaze won 7 and lost 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Rowden here on 5 and 2. Len here at 4 and 3. Fiery on 4 and 4.
Can't escape from crossing
Hybrid on 4 and 4. And Code Gesh Hater 2001 along with the others.
Nice 5C there.
We're all DQ'd. Alright. Catch that Kanji, but watch out. You is free. Oh.
Oh.
Gotta use that delay grab, mate.
The double
Involve through
whip.
those DPs.
Yep.
The SA strats. Ah, good. Blocking the string.
Yep.
The Chie auto string still has a high and a low, right?
I don't actually know.
Because it sure does in Persona.
Ooh. Burst on top of a burst? Wow.
Yep. I mean, it isn't recommended, but you can actually punish burst with a burst.
Ouch.
Len, I'm assuming wanting a discount on that Zio. But landing the community grab.
He agrees. Yang is dead. Oh,
Yang slightly above average
Yes.
health.
Yep. But Kanji's slightly above average damage with those command grabs.
Equal time. Do you get hit? Nope.
Yep.
With the resonance, more meatballs. With meter,
The good
still ready.
resonance busts your ship damage. Ooh, unfortunately you didn't have the meter to continue that. Nice TP. And then he gets hit by GA pressing buttons.
Alright, congratulations to Rowden, third place.
Yep.
Again, that is Roos Cruise in first, Artie Blaze in second, Rowden in third. then Len, then Fiery and Hybrid, all tied on 4 and 4.
Yep.
So thank you for watching Blaze Blue Cross Tag.
Yep. Thank you for watching. Good games to everybody.
Yep. Once again, you can donate at gameraid.live. That is GAMERAID.LIVE. No dashes.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for joining us. The participants for donating with their sign-up fee. Everyone who watched the stream and donated. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Next, by the way,
money's going to a good place.
Next is Skullgirls. A bracket with quite a few participants, actually. So keep tuned in for that.
Yeah.
With that, I'm Hybrid Defiant.
Keep an eye out.
And I'm Hans Pitchy Stockman.
And I'm Ruse Cruise.
Thank you for joining. Us three signing off. Have a great day.
Good night.